Alrighty then. Number 15, cat party number 15. I never thought I'd get this far, but hey, things happen. Either that or I must be bored. And hopefully you are too, and you can come join the chat and be part of it. I believe the link is up there. Yeah, it looks like it. So if anybody wants to come on to the chat party and do some talking, hey, they're welcome to it. In the meantime, yeah, it's just a very nice Sunday here, and the temperature's not bad. There's a nice breeze outside. I should be outside trying to get some rays, but nah, I'm in here entertaining you. So why don't you entertain me and come on and do a little chatting, okay? So while we're waiting for our first guest, I've got nothing here to drink. Hey, that's unfair. Huh. Well, if anybody wants to offer me something to drink, that'd be cool too. Anybody got any Mountain Dew Baja Blast or Vernors or anything? Hey, everyone's welcome. Everyone's welcome. So if anybody out there wants to join in, do a little clicking on that link there. There it is. There it is. There. Nope. There it is. There it is. Okay. So we're just waiting for some guests to arrive, and in the meantime, we'll sleep. Well, I feel like I could sleep anyway. If I had a hammock, I bet you I could do a little sleeping anyhow. So we'll see what happens on chat party number 15. Will it be good? Will it be bad? Will anybody even come? We will see. So what can I show in the meantime? Nothing. Everything's way over there. My bag full of goodies from the dumpster is kind of picked over. I've already packed up some of it to take back to the dumpster and gave them the big toss already. So some of that dance party stuff, out of here. I didn't keep any of that. So what did I keep? Oh, well, Record Crate wanted the Blind Melon and the Chris Shepherd thing, so I set that aside for him. I'm going to give the Rolling Stones Greatest Hits to a pal of mine. I'm sure he will appreciate it. And the others I'm just going to fool with until I decide what to do with them. So, we'll see what happens with that even. So, it's been me for 3 minutes all by myself. Hey, you're teasing me, aren't you? Come on. Click that link. Get in here and let's do some John, okay? Otherwise, it's going to be a really dull chat party. I see 5 people are supposedly watching. Hey, you 5 people, come on. What are you doing out there? Click that link or use that chatty box. Do some typing. Give me something to react to. Come on. Let's go. Get this party started. Who does that song anyway? It's like Pink. Come on, get the party started. Come on, get the party started. It's already 4 minutes. I'm so lonely. Come on, let's go. It usually doesn't take this long. Come on, let's go. You're just teasing me. You're just waiting to see what I'm gonna do for hopefully not 3 hours. Because I've got some ravioli waiting for me. Hello, Vertical Man. How you doing? Did you hear I got some ravioli waiting for me? So hopefully this won't be like a 3-hour session. Boy, that's a whole lot of time to be John. But sometimes we get some good stuff going. You never know. What's happening out in Vertical Man land there? Hey, everything cool? Everything doing all right? Testing. Use the link. Come on. Over here. There it is. use that link. We'd be the first time you'd be a guest, a virtual guest. Yes, nothing wrong with that, right? La, la, la. Let's see. So just wave at Vertical Man until something happens. It's very wet. I'm taking that it's very rainy where you are. Here, nice and sunny, about 75 degrees, or what would that be in centigrade? 18. So it's very nice though. It's comfortable. I don't even have the air conditioner on. I got the front door open, and I believe we have our first guest waiting to join. Are you ready, Richard? Richard says yes. Hello, Richard. I'm doing good.
Hey, Doc, how you doing?
How's you?
I'm good.
That's good. Okay. So what?
Just thought I'd come on and say hello.
Oh, well, hello. Things are good in Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
Things are good in Pittsburgh. Okay.
Yeah, things are good here. Things are starting to open up.
Oh, you mean stores and stuff? You know?
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for my barber. I miss my barber badly. I just hope he didn't go out of business, but we'll find out.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, all right. So everything cool in Pittsburgh. Vertical Man's got rain with sun. Oh, that's nice. He's having a sunny day with rain.
So how you doing?
I'm doing okay. I left Muffy in the back room. I was going to have Muffy on with me, but she was being ornery and that sort of thing. So you stay there. You work it out of your system.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. Things are cool. Things are slow, I think.
Yeah, they are slow.
I think everybody's outside enjoying the weather except for Vertical Man. He's got a rainy day.
Yeah.
Well, you know how England is.
Well, yeah, I just thought I'd come on. There's some people that I don't really want to talk to. If they come on, I'm gonna leave because I don't want to.
Well,
I don't want to mess up your chat.
Well, there's nothing to mess up yet. There's only the two of us. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. Oh, Richard's froze. Richard has froze. Oh.
I'll just. I lost you there for a second. Hello?
Yeah, you froze up there.
Yeah.
You're having a little bit of trouble there. You're just jerking in and out. Well, Vertical Man.
Am I on now?
No, you're still jerky. You're jerking. Like you're on and you're off. But Vertical Man says it's nearly nighttime there. So it must be like a 9:18 way over in jolly England. Something like that.
Let me try again here.
Okay. Here it's only like 9:18 in the afternoon. I got ravioli on my mind. 3 cheese ravioli. I bought it by mistake. I usually buy the meat ravioli and I grabbed the wrong one. Uh-oh. Let's try this one. Oh, no. Come on, Richard. No. Richard.
I'm still not.
You're still there. Let's see if you're jerking a little bit. Eh? No. Oh, no, he's gone. Whoa. People come and go so quickly here. But if any of you other people who are just kind of watching wish to come on, hey, I still see the link is there. There, over there. Oh, this is hard to get used to. Okay. It's over there. I see it's still on. So we need some guests. We need some guests. Let's try Richard, see if he's working this time.
Let's see, am I good now?
You must be buffering. You must be buffering or something. Because you're kind of like, you know, that sort of thing.
Huh. I don't know why.
Well, we'll give it a shot until something happens, I guess. But hey, did you see FitToBe TieDyed's McCartney haul?
No, I didn't see that.
Oh, you're gonna be so jealous. Oh, he's got so much McCartney. He cut his hair to do it. Say hello to Mike Mason there.
Hey, Mike, how you doing?
Yeah. Say hello to Record Crate. Hey, I remember you.
Hello, what was this?
I remember you.
Richard's jerking? What was Richard doing, jerking?
Yeah, actually, Adam, you're jerking too.
Yeah,
you're.
Don't say it, Richard. Don't say we're jerking again.
I don't know about me, but you guys both are kind of on the stuttering side.
Is this any better?
No, not really. No, you're still jerking.
What about me?
Actually, Richard's better now. It's him who's. Can you see him like he's all over the place? Well, look, he's at his store. Business is booming.
Yeah, really.
He's walking through these stores, showing us all of the wonderful things that we could get.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So you want the blind melon and the Chris Shepherd out of the bag of garbage, do you?
Oh, it was the blind melon.
Oh, you don't want the Chris Shepherd one?
Well, I was saying you should listen to that. It's awesome.
Well, I've tried a couple.
Send it to Richard.
But like I'll get what I saved.
Yeah.
Okay? I'll get what I saved. Okay. Okay. Out of the bag of garbage. I was told to keep the Star Wars VHSs. I don't know what the heck I'm going to do with them, but I got it. Okay. Is this worth cash? Is this worth money? Well, what am I going to do?
There's some things in that VHS that when George Lucas went and remastered, he replaced with CGI.
Right.
So there's some actual. Hey, Richard, there's some actual camera effects that was done that's not in the ones that were changed. I think it's 2007 or something. So
Mike P says these are the original cuts.
Yeah.
yeah.
But I mean, like, there isn't much I can do with them, though. Put them on eBay? I don't know.
You could.
I could.
I mean, there's a lot of Star Wars people that like stuff.
Yeah, but I already got the Blu-rays of that. Okay, so I got a blind melon, right? And
Good stuff.
and all that is that's just a big single of No Rain. That's all that is.
Yeah. Yeah, it's still a good band, a good song. Yeah, No Rain was a very popular song for Blind Melon.
Yeah. Well, that's probably their only hit. That's it. That's the one-hit wonder.
Well, maybe on commercial radio, but they were real popular on college radios too. There was a lot of songs that were played.
Yeah. But you want that, right, Adam? You want that?
I would like to have it. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Well, if I can
Are
ever
you
get
going back?
Got anything in there from you, Doc?
Sure I do. Hang on. This is
How
for
about
you. Get the
No,
glare
no,
off.
what that is.
That's a Chris Shepard. He's doing
Ooh,
Destination Dance Floor.
that's awesome, Richard. Congratulations.
He liked that. I
Is
think.
Richard frozen? Are you
Oh,
frozen, Richard?
okay. This was a big surprise.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, like what the heck was that doing? You know, like everything in there looked like something a 14-year-old girl would have, and then all of a sudden,
Rolling Stone.
oh,
Yeah. Maybe somebody broke up and somebody moved away.
I don't know, but I'm going to give this one away. I know who I'm going to give this one to. The biggest Rolling Stones fan in the world. So he
Who?
said, huh?
Who?
A buddy of mine who confesses to me that he is the biggest Rolling Stones fan in the world, yet he hasn't listened to anything that they've done since 1969. I'm going like, what about the past 40 years? Well, I don't listen to any of that. Well, how can you be the biggest? Makes no sense. Anyway, I have Joe Walsh, The Confessor.
I like that record. That's a really good record, dog. Have you heard it?
I played it this morning. I only
Did you like it?
one song.
One song. Okay.
One song, which was Rosewood Bitters.
Hey Doc, why don't
Very
you
cool.
send me your? Hey Doc, why don't you send me your copy of Driving Rain?
Well, I have to complete my collection, you know. If I get another one, I'll let you know. If I get another one, I'll let
I'm the
you know.
only one that likes that album. You don't need it.
You stay out of this. Okay, how about this one?
Hank Williams Sr. and Hank Williams Jr.
And you know, it's 90% junior, so it's not even
It's
a
90%
big
junior.
collection. And the
Yeah.
one senior song that's on here is done by Junior. So what
Yeah.
like You're Cheating Heart? Yeah, You're Cheating Heart by Junior, right?
Yeah. Well, a lot of people do like Hank Jr. That's for sure. Yeah.
So this one I'm not so sure about. Hang on, we have another special guest. Are you ready? Hello, Joe.
Hello.
Hello. You
Hello
seem
to
Hello.
You
we
seem
have
Hello.
Adam. Hello, Adam. Hello, Richard.
Yeah. You
It's
seem
Hello,
to be
Joe.
okay. We're good.
Here's
It's
one.
you okay. I'm good.
The best dance album of the year. Ooh. Wow. That looks like a good one.
Wait. Yeah. What year is it?
Oh gosh. 1996.
Well, that was a good one.
Mm.
Yeah.
Hello, Mike Mason. Hey, Doc, I couldn't resist joining in when you were saying about your friend with the Rolling Stones. I'm with you.
Yeah.
The biggest Rolling Stone self-professed fan in the world cannot be so if they stopped at 69 in my estimation.
He's been telling me that for years. Oh, I love the Stones. I love the Stones.
Oh, sure he does. Yes.
And it was when the Ghost Town song came out that I said, "Oh, you must have heard the Ghost Town song." No. Well, what do you mean? It's been out for a couple of days. No, haven't heard it. I says, "Well, come on, big Rolling Stones fan. Why I haven't heard anything since 1969."
That's funny.
Okay. How about Erasure Wild?
That's a good record. I actually held that CD in my hand today.
And you want to keep that one? And what am I bid? What am I bid?
Oh my bid. Oh my stars. Richard, you go for it. I have a copy, Richard.
Yeah. Oh, Richard wants to.
I don't know what any of this stuff is.
But
I don't know what any of this stuff is, so I don't. I'll take the Rolling Stones. I mean, I don't know if you recognize it. What's the album?
Yeah. Hello, Mick.
Hi, gang.
Hi.
How's everybody today?
Not bad.
Hello.
Good.
Hi, Joe. We're trying to give away some albums here. Well, actually, this one's spoken for.
Giving away some albums, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
We're giving it.
Oh, sorry.
How's
Sorry
that?
about my finger being. Hi, Adam. How are you?
I'm okay.
No takers.
Good.
No takers.
No taker?
Yeah, no takers.
Yeah, I saw that in your video, Doc. About the stuff you found on the top of the dumpster.
Yeah, well, that's basically what these are all the survivors so far.
I think the best one are the ones that I saw. I think it was the Joe Walsh one. I had that on vinyl. That's an awesome album.
Oh, where'd that go? This guy.
Oh,
yeah.
Hey, Doc, somebody's at the door. I gotta go see him.
Okay. Take care, Mr.
Good to see you.
Bye-bye.
Take care. Everybody be safe. I appreciate saying hi.
Sure do. Take care now.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Hey, Doc.
Yeah.
Did you notice how when I come in a room, it clears the room?
Didn't you bathe today?
Of course I did.
Oh, not so sure. But anyway, I listened to this one this morning.
Yeah. Did you like it?
No.
No.
I only liked one song.
Which one?
Rosewood Bitters.
Really?
Rosewood Bitters.
I like the title track because it starts off slow and kind of mild, and it builds and builds and builds and builds to the very end. That's what I think is so awesome about it.
Well, I just thought it was like, stuff would start off with drums and stuff, and boom, 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 and a lot of I'm not feeling anything here. I'm sorry.
You're not feeling anything. Oh.
Well, not with Joe Walsh anyhow.
Huh.
So I let her go. Mike Mason wants to offer. He'll take Joe Walsh and erase her for her. Okay, wait a minute. Dig over here. Those two. Mike Mason says he'll take those. Wow.
What is Erasure anyway? Anybody? Did you play it?
No, I haven't played it yet.
Okay.
But I have heard of them, so it's kind of synth pop, I guess. It's okay. I like some of their stuff.
Okay.
We'll see if there's a hit on here.
So this week, I definitely have to get a haircut. It's getting crazy.
Oh.
This coming week.
Are you kidding? I've missed my barber for 3 months.
Me too. It's like late February last time I got a haircut. So.
Gosh, I don't recognize any of the titles on here. Must be something. But Mike, no, sorry. As you might have heard, I'm giving the Rolling Stones one to the biggest Rolling Stones fan in the world.
Who's that?
A friend of mine who says, I love the Stones. I breathe the Stones. And have you heard anything since 1969? No. Well, how can you be the biggest Stones fan in the world if you've never listened to anything past 1960?
Yeah. Some of this 70s stuff is as good as anything they did earlier or after.
Yeah, so I'm giving this one to him. And it would be cool if I could film it too.
Yeah.
So all right, Mr. Big Rolling Stones fan, here you go. And he's like, oh, it's 1980 stuff. Oh, I don't know what he's gonna.
I'm not a comp guy. I'm not big on compilations.
Oh.
So, but I'll listen. I'll get the various albums from a group and then listen to the songs that way. It's been over 55 years since I've just been a fan of hits. I'm an albums guy. I could care less about what something hit the top 40 or something, So that's me.
I'm not so sure about some of this stuff.
Yeah, what's that called? Best dance.
The best dance album of the year. But it's two record set. Wow, look at that. Wow. Two big CDs of. I don't know what I'm looking at the I don't know who these people are.
I don't know. I don't know. I give up.
like Scatman by the Power Band. Who is that? Jam and Spoon.
I don't know.
I don't. And this one looks to be a disappointment. This Hank Williams one.
It was a disappointment.
Yeah,
Wow.
because it's supposed to be greatest hits of both junior and senior.
Yeah.
But then when you look at the back, it's 90% junior.
Yeah.
Hardly any senior. I'm going like, well, that's not even a fair album.
I only like Hank Williams, the original, the senior, I guess you call him, or grandfather, or whatever he is.
Sure, the Pa.
Pa.
Senior Williams, yeah.
I think he died the same year as I was born, so he's been gone for a long time.
I don't know. I thought, well, that one sounds like it could be interesting to listen to.
No
but
go, huh?
well, I haven't listened to it yet. It's still in my pile.
Yeah.
So I took the rest out this morning. So the rest is all gone. All that Shaggy and whatever.
I kind of put music in generally two piles. Like if you go to a wedding or something, you hear like dance music and it's fun to dance to, but I would never buy it. And the stuff that I would buy, a lot of that you couldn't really dance to, but I don't care because I listen to it to listen to it. Sometimes it's the words that move me. Sometimes it's the music. It all depends.
If it's good to dance to, I'll give it a 10.
What's that?
If it's good to dance to, you'll give it a 10.
You give it a 10. Yeah, but I won't own it. That's the thing.
Oh, Erasure did a CD in '92 covering 4 ABBA songs. Ooh. I don't know. I don't know, but if Mike Mason wants these 2, let's see. What was that? Let's see. He wanted Joe Walsh and Erasure. Okay, you win. But I just can't guarantee they're in good condition because they did come out of the garbage. So
yeah.
But
Hey Doc, are you still not able to go over the border into the United States yet?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Tentatively end of the month. Tentatively.
We are still having Christian meetings by Zoom. We don't meet in our building yet. So that's going to be a ways away, I guess. That's why I'm all dressed up. I was just zooming.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Is Zoom better than StreamYard?
Yeah, but you can have a lot more people on Zoom than you can in StreamYard. StreamYard is only 6, right?
Yep.
Yeah, Zoom you can have as many people as you invite.
Oh, look go.
Yeah. Yeah, so that might be something worth looking into, Doc, for you when you have your live chats,
I don't have too many to join anyhow, so to get more than 6 would be a luxury.
Yeah, well, once they get to see your smiling face, you get more fans. I'm gonna leave.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave because it's like 2:40 almost here. I haven't had lunch yet, so I'm gonna feed you a fondue so the other guys can come back in now if they want.
All right then. Take care.
Take care. Bye bye.
Right. And I'm alone again. Okay, so Erasure had a hit called A Little Respect. So I wonder if I can play around and pull that up. No, it's wrong. I don't want Atari t-shirts, I'm sorry. Okay, let's see what Erasure Respect. La la. Okay. First, we have to get past the ads. Okay, that's enough of that. I do recognize the song, but I don't want to get flagged either. So. Yeah, Mike, I just did. It was very low in volume though, so. But we can bring Richard back up. Hey, it's safe now. It's safe now.
So, yep.
I have to fix my volume thing because I just played a song that was like really low. Get this back to normal again. Okay. All right. So Mike was saying Erasure had a major hit in '88 called "The Little Respect," and I played about 20 seconds of it. Yeah, I remember that. But that's not on this record, though. So, hi, Joe. Safe now. Safe now.
Hello.
Testing.
Sorry, I was listening to the wrong one. The wrong laptop again.
Hey, Joe.
What?
Take that damn microphone off your head.
Yeah, right. I should do that, right? Well, I could do that, but then you'll have to contend with all outer noise around here. I'm trying to help you folks, That's why I wear it, only for that reason.
But no, we don't hear all that stuff. We hear the train go by.
You would, believe me. Some of it. Maybe not. You hear the toilet flush, that's for sure.
Well, or 4:30 in the morning 2 nights ago, they were at it.
Oh well, yeah, I haven't heard any of that kind of good stuff yet.
She's a screamer. And why at 4:30 in the morning? Like, couldn't they pick a decent hour to do that sort of thing?
What is up with that?
And of course, what am I doing at 4:30 in the morning? Looking at the ceiling, going, "Shut up, shut up."
I mean, that's an outrage. That really is. But there's nothing we can really do about it when we're stuck in there. I mean, eventually I'll be out of here for sure. We don't know, 2-3 years maybe. Listen, Doc, while I remember, I just wanted to say that Star Wars VHS you were talking about. Yeah. So that's the it was. I don't know anything about Star Wars, but I know that he did the different cuts. And supposedly they were saying that that's the original cut you want. The diehards want that cut, right?
Mark P says, "Hang on to that. Those are the original cuts." I went, "Oh,
yeah."
I know they're out there, sure, but
yeah,
I have them, but they're on VHS.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. My question is, I was just wondering if those original desired cuts of the film are only exclusive now to those tapes, or have they been released on discs, so you don't need the tapes?
I really don't know. I've got the Blu-rays over on the shelf, but they're all the ones where when the Death Star blows up, it blows up with the ring around it and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, beats me.
Hey, Joe.
And I've seen all the Star Wars up until the last one I saw was the fake Carrie Fisher at the end. The CGI one. That was the last one I saw. But now, yes. So I'm sorry, Richard. What?
I think you'll like my new video I just posted.
What was the topic?
I did a reaction video to a Kanye West song.
Really?
Oh, interesting. Hey, I went over to see Bazooka Joe, and while I was over there, you know about, of course, that White Album picture disc double, right?
Okay.
He says, Richard Dolin's always calling me up, asking, what do you have there? What do you got?
I did one time. I called them one time.
You're entitled. It's a free world. You can call as many times as you like. I just think it's humorous because we used to talk about that. It's funny.
Yeah.
I always say, Richard, that's my store. But that's, of course, a load of bullocks.
I did order a couple. I did order a couple things.
Yeah.
But I took the Paul stuff.
Telephone Richard now?
Say again?
No, the difference between me and Telephone Pole is I actually pay.
Oh, I didn't know you actually bought stuff from them. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I just ordered a few things.
Wow.
Oh.
Good for you.
They'll be my next Beatles finds video.
Oh, I'm looking forward to that. They probably put that when you do it. Say, MeanMrMayo rejections.
I got the Beatles stuff for you. I just took the Paul stuff.
No, I want the Paul stuff. No, I'm the biggest Paul fan. Well, actually, Tom Maniotti is. Tom Maniotti. I love Paul. I love all four Beatles. Yes, I do.
You said Paul's a jerk. You don't like him.
What'd you say? He's a what?
A jerk.
I would never say that.
No.
I don't think I ever said that about Paul. I say he could be a little bit phony. I could say that, but I don't know about being a jerk. Well, I guess everybody could be a jerk. I guess at some time or another. Even me, right, folks?
We all know jerks. Hey.
The jerk of all jerks.
Yeah. Whatever.
I thought that would get Joe going. I was trying to get him going there. I said, you don't even. I'm trying to get him going there.
No, you can't do that. No.
No,
And you can't really get going, because if you get going, if you do anything like kind of like what you say, get going or whatever, then it becomes fodder for other people stuff. So you got to just be kind of typical and kind of boring here in a way. Otherwise, you could be the next star of the video.
Yeah. After watching the episode of You're Back at the Record Store and you see Bazooka Joe getting all his goodies out of the convenience store, etc. It made me think, well, gee, I wonder how his GoFundMe thing was happening along. So I checked it, and he's not even halfway to the 12,000 that he was hoping for.
Didn't he get to at least 7?
I thought he got to like 7,000.
He was a shade off 7. It was like 69.75.
Yeah.
So he didn't even make half.
Yeah.
Well, welcome back.
Hello
Adam's back.
again.
Well, I figured
So
I
how much
was
was
just
I had problems. Sorry, before I had problems with my screen. There was a bug on it. I had to get rid of the bug.
As long as the bug
I have
is
a
not
customer.
attached.
How much was this picture disc, Joe? At your store?
He was going to give it to me. The White Album double, you mean? 2 discs? He was going to give it to me for $75. I just didn't. I don't even know if they're. I mean, I think they're bootlegs. I don't think they're original. From it almost looks like they're imports from another country. But I'm just not. Interested. You can't have everything.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
for sure.
I just figured I would buy something rather than donate. I mean, golf.
Oh, sure. Well, sure. That's nice.
Get a couple records and.
For sure.
Yeah.
I didn't think Bazooka Joe did mail order.
Well, he didn't used to do a lot of it, but I guess he's had no choice with the pandemic, I guess. And one thing I always liked about his store, is that the good stuff, like he'll leave stuff there, like he'll put it on the wall or in the bins. Like other stores I go to in my area, generally speaking, they will have the junk in the store and the good stuff goes online. That you can get a top dollar for, and just the kind of ratty stuff with dog ears, cat scratch. That stuff's all a bit. I don't know if I'm not saying that's everywhere, but that's just what I've encountered.
It wasn't with me. In January, I had 10 items on eBay. Today, I have over 900 items on eBay.
You have to. You have to.
Yeah, and so, grab it while I can.
Yeah, completely understood.
And
you don't know right now how much you're going to be charging for the Flaming Pie archive.
Yeah, it's coming. It's coming.
It's gonna be at least $200. I'd wager, probably more.
It's like $229.
And I don't know. Somebody. It's a little too early to speculate, but somebody put up one a version of what the contents were actually going to be, like the details, and I don't know if it's real yet or just fake. But
so that I think Kit posted that. If that's really what it is, it looks like a cool package. If that's really what's in it for us, I just wish they weren't so damn expensive. Oh.
Well, yeah, for sure. I mean, that's the reason I don't have Red Rose Speedway yet. I won't spend that kind of money for that. I just can't.
Richard, if you do get one, I was going to say, Richard, if you do get one, make sure you get it from an independent record store. Don't buy it from a crazy online place.
Yeah, that's a good store.
Yeah, and of course.
I would get it from you. I would get it from you or somewhere like that.
Tanner's looking for the box. It'll be expensive.
Oh, what's the question Mike Mason has down here? I think I just.
Mike wants to know whether he should look at getting the archive box set.
Well, that's the kind of question only you can answer, Mike. You know, it's if you feel you need all of that stuff, number one, and if you're willing to pay the price, number two.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
And the price is hefty.
Definitely need.
Yeah, I would like to spend, ideally, if I could,
money for. I mean,
I'd like to spend no more than $75 tops if I could for one of those archives, but or 100. I'll even stretch it. Okay, 100 flat. You know,
yeah,
but
I mean,
when it starts to get to be 175, you know, it's a lot.
Oh yeah, but it comes with about 4 discs and colored vinyl and books and all this sort of stuff. You know, like how could you resist?
Yeah.
The price.
I would go 100. I'm with you, Joe. I would go 100 for it, but I mean. Not much more than that.
Yeah, it's an individual choice, whatever you can afford, or whether you can afford it or not, whether you think it's worth it to you or not. You know, you might be able to afford it, but still think it's too much. You know.
I mean, I paid $90 for the RAM I just got was $90. I thought that was a fair price.
That is a very good price.
Yep.
Anything under 100 is good for that.
Yep.
And that was.
I like hearing you guys talk about them. I don't have them, but I like hearing you talk about them.
Recently I got lucky. That's all. You know that Joe has the McCartney 2 one.
Oh, he does.
Richard? That's out of print. The McCartney 2 archive.
I asked about McCartney archive. They told me they didn't have it.
Oh, I shouldn't. Well, you know.
Because that was one of the things. Because that was one of the things I called up looking for. I said, "You go up in the archives."
I was there. I was in there today, and I saw the Wings at the Speed of Sound and the McCartney 2. Wings at the Speed of Sound is sealed, and the McCartney 2 is open, like used. But that might be better because you could get a better price maybe for that.
Yeah. You must have just.
It wasn't in bad. Wasn't in bad shape from what I could see.
They must have just called that. They must have just got that in because I called the other day. They didn't have the archive.
You never know.
Yeah, but at least when it's used,
Well, you have those, right, Joe?
Yeah.
Those the McCartney 2 and Peter Sound. Because I don't want to. Because if I would buy it, I don't want to be getting accused of or hearing.
Oh, stop! First of all, it's a free world, not country. Well. Free, not every place is free, but free country. Second of all, if I wanted it, I would have told you about them.
Yeah,
I probably have them already.
Yeah,
you know those copies I would have already.
Yeah.
Talk to your friends.
Can I
talk to your friends?
Yeah, you can talk to.
Okay, Richard's really not supposed to be collecting anything right now, but instead of just doing a donation, that's why he bought some stuff.
Okay, understood.
You know,
Understood.
He was going to do the GoFundMe, and I said, well, you might as well just buy something.
Yeah, that's a good idea to give Joe a little help too.
You guys know he's not supposed to be buying stuff.
That's it. No more for you. I won't tell you when anything's there anymore. That's it. Done. Finished.
I could just call up. I can just call though. I have their.
Oh,
I have.
Your mom said don't.
I have their number in their numbers in my phone. I have them in my phone.
That's long distance. You're gonna get charged. That's going on
speed dial. Yeah, I'm glad Joe went with GoFundMe because some of the fundraising places you don't get your money unless you raise 100%.
Oh, really?
Never heard that before.
Yeah. If you don't reach your goal with some places, you don't get funding.
Well, then what happens to the money that's been donated?
People are never charged. Yeah, it's all.
People get their money back.
Yeah. Does that money get refunded or something?
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah.
Weird.
It's like your credit card is put on hold and things like that. But GoFundMe is a good one, so that was good to hear.
Okay. But I heard something about they charge. Well, he's got to pay too, obviously.
Yeah.
GoFundMe
it's
charges.
A small percentage. Yeah. But it's a good way to organize.
Seriously though, Joe, thanks for telling me about that McCartney too, because I might have to get that because I know that's out of print.
Oh, it's not really there. I was just kidding.
Okay. All
I
right.
think he's chomping at the
I
bit.
might have to get that. though,
Are you
because I
able to
know
go back to
that's
America, Doc?
It's rare now. That one's rare now, so I might have to get it. And if I might get it for, it might be a better price.
Are you able to go back to America, Doc?
Oh, no, not yet. Not yet. Maybe at the end of the month.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe. You know,
Wonderful.
everything's a guess. You know, like, oh, we guess we'll do this. And then when the date comes around, oh, no, we can't do it. Let's push back. So they're even saying we might be able to go to the barber at the end of the next week. Oh, boy. So, but I'll believe it when I see it, right? So I can use a little bit of this taken off. Yes.
Yeah, I'm getting there too. I
Absolutely.
used to go 6 months without a haircut. Now I'm at 3 months right now. I'm right where I want to be at about 3 months. I think 2 months.
Yeah, but it's hard to comb the ear hair though.
Yeah, it's a bitch having hair, isn't it, guys?
Yeah.
It is.
It is.
Yeah.
It
Oh,
is.
look at this! I'm going to be bald by the time I'm 30. I'm going to be bald by the time I'm 30. Then
Lots of ladies like bald guys, Richard. Lots of ladies like them.
The thing is, you know, it's just my luck. The one thing I really have going for me is my hair, and baldness is in style. It figures.
attractive bald guys. I'm not attractive. I mean, I don't have much going for me. It's just,
Oh, I don't, you could be a lady killer.
yeah.
Oh, what happened?
They run away from me. That's why they.
As they say on the Three Stooges, she's going, he's a lady killer. Mo goes, yeah. The dames get one look at him and then drop dead.
Yeah, that's me.
Oh, and you know what, Joe? I don't know whether you've seen. I had that 3 discs of 150 cartoons.
150 cartoons of.
3 discs.
Yeah. Did you show?
And it's got some Three Stooges on there.
Yeah, I saw that. What did you found it in the bag, right?
Yeah, those in the bag, and I put it in just to be curious, and the live action parts appear to be in it.
Oh, great! Did you ever see? I love the live action parts. That's the only. I don't want the cartoons. You know, there were actually some discs. I don't know if you've come across them. I don't know the names. I might have them somewhere, but I can't find them now.
So
but they have the live action only. You ever see any of those discs? They have all the live action bits
and no cartoons.
and no cartoons. Are kind of like just if you want to just have those, which is what I like.
But it does have some live action parts to it. So I'm kind of chomping at the bit to see what parts are in there and what I can do with them.
Yeah.
So what I'd like to do is watch them all, and if I can, make a whole montage of Buddy Boy.
I love Buddy Boy.
Buddy
Yeah.
Boy.
I don't know why that cracks me up. Because it's so obviously. I think because it's like ad lib. Like it's not in the script. It doesn't say in the script, Buddy Boy. You know, it's his thing that he just does. Really, you know.
I know, but it rankles me.
Yeah.
So
We'll go. We're good and ready, Buddy Boy.
But
Hey, Joe, what was all in the McCartney 2 archive?
Well, there were a lot of. There was something.
That was like one of the first ones, right? I mean,
Yeah, one of the early ones.
I saw the McCartney one, and it wasn't real flashy. I think all it really was.
No.
It was just the book and
It wasn't that impressive. The McCartney one. The McCartney 2 one had the Lost McCartney album. They called it. Well, I mean, other stuff that was other tracks that were not used on the official album, but there had been a bootleg out on vinyl and CD called the Lost McCartney album or something, and it had other stuff on there. If you like the McCartney 2 stuff, a lot of people don't, and still can't stand it. I like it, and for a change, something different, something quirky, and it has different songs. Blue Sway is an instrumental, and it has a longer version of Frozen Jap, that song, which is, I like that instrumental. It's a longer version. There's a lot of things it has on. All You Horse Riders is another like weird track.
It's a book too, right?
Yeah, in the beginning they were doing that kind of hardcover book format. It was just like a book, cloth book. Then after that, they went into making boxes more, you know.
That's right. I like the box.
You know, McCartney too is just kind of a book. It's a book, but the discs are in the back. Of the book.
It's soft cover.
Oh no, it's a hardcover. It's got that cloth binding, maybe. I don't know if it's cloth really, but that's a
fabric. Polyester. I don't know. Did you see the collection that FitToBe TieDyed got?
I didn't see that. No, I heard you talking about it.
He got a ton of stuff, and he just kept.
I'll have to watch that.
He had to do it in 3 separate segments. He just kept getting more and getting. And here's another box full. So I thought Richard would be quite jealous.
Where did that stuff come from?
He had been ordering it.
Oh, ordering. I thought maybe found it or something came into a collection or something.
No, he ordered it, and here's another box I got in. So his postman must have the hernia or something.
Yeah. Well, you know, those postmen work awful hard.
Oh, I know. I see that on Newman all the time. He puts his mail in a locker somewhere and never gets it delivered.
Yeah. That's the wonder of television.
Yep.
Joe, what are you going to do? What are you going to do in the neighborhood?
I was heard both of you at the same time. What about the neighborhood?
Yeah, one of the ones you showed, the neighborhood, like here's the theater where we used to watch the movie.
Oh yeah, that was a lot of fun, that video. That was really a lot of fun.
Good one. I enjoyed that immensely.
Thank you. You know what I liked about it? I was hoping people would enjoy it. I didn't know if they would. What I liked about it, to me, was I was driving in the car and I have this AM oldie station, and you heard at the beginning I had that Hooked on a Feeling remake, and I recorded it, and I said maybe I'll use that intro, and then I'll go into my room here and I'll talk about my memories of this record store. And I thought, you know what? I woke up on a Sunday morning. I'm an early bird, get up 5:30, and it was 6:30 and the most gorgeous day. And I said, you know something? What? I'm feeling energized. Why don't I just drive to the neighborhood and actually record the footage there and talk about it instead of doing it from my room? And I'll put the Hooked on a Feeling in the car at the beginning. So that's what I did, and I knew because it was an early hour there. By the time I had to take a bit of a drive, but it was I got there in about a half an hour with no Sunday traffic, and then it was just it was great. The weather was perfect. There's only a couple of things I regret about in retrospect about the video. The first thing is I was making a video that I'm going to upload this morning. I made it, and it was an Elton John. I did an Elton John 25 favorite songs, which I'm going to upload probably late tonight or in the morning. Anyway, while I made it, I realized there was one track that I should have included in my drive over the bridge when I talked about silly love songs and all the memories I had at Rockaway Beach, and that was not Turn the Beat Around. Kiki D, Don't Go Breaking My Heart. Oh, yeah. That's another tremendous hit that I remember. Every time I hear that, I think of that same area. But at the time, I couldn't think of any songs. Some I had, But, so that's one thing I regret about it. The other thing is I gave a mistaken impression, if you remember the video, that I was walking along Rockaway Beach, and it's not Rockaway Beach.
What?
Because, it's just like, Don, what? What happened is you drive over the overpass, and if you remember the video.
It looked like a convoy or something.
Yeah. They used to have I was hoping the Grails was still on there. Did you ever drive over bridges? They used to have the grills, and these guys go, you drive over, used to hum. And we didn't have them anymore. But anyway, I get over there, and when I got over the bridge, there's Rockaway Beach, like I showed in the video. And then I went, okay, I'm done. And I turned around and went towards home where I came. And then I decided there was some kind of beach on service road on the side of the bridge. And that's where I walked. I should have identified that. I didn't get out at Rockaway Beach, although I could have. And looking back on it, I should have.
Because I'm saying, wow, that's Rockaway Beach. I've heard of this place.
Rockaway Beach is not much nicer than that.
On Seinfeld, right? You know,
Oh yeah, Rockaway
well,
Beach.
well, no, I wasn't thinking of the Ramones.
Oh,
I was
Seinfeld?
thinking of how they talk on Seinfeld. Oh, we're going out to Rockaway Beach or something like that. And I'm thinking,
Oh.
wow, there it is, right before my eyes. And then now,
you know, as I said, if I could do it over again, what I would do is I don't know why I didn't think of it. I would have parked the car right there at the boardwalk I showed, and I would have went on that beach. Instead, I went back towards the way I came back over the other way, the overpass, and along the side of the bridges, there's beach area. I don't know if that's all part of Rockaway. I don't know. Geography and me don't get along. I don't know if that's all part of the same beach at the end. I don't know, but I went off, parked on the service road, and went off onto the sand, which I don't know what that was. Everybody saying, "Hey, what?"
It did look nice, but I
hope you do more stuff like that.
I do.
Yeah, a lot of people were saying that, and I really enjoyed it. Then I did that one with the Burger King one. When I first worked there, because I don't know, but that's not quite the same. You're not driving, going to places.
Yeah,
but, I might be able to make one. I think of an idea of another one that I could do that's actual traveling. The school that I went to, high school, when I bought Rock and Roll Music, the compilation album when that came out, and there was a TSS Times Square stores where I used to buy a lot of Japanese imports when I was like only 16, 17, 16. So,
I heard before I went off there I heard you talking about that you made a top 25 video of your favorite Elton John songs. That would be almost impossible. That'd be almost impossible for me.
I was able to come up with 25, but what happened was I think I got a good 20, 21. And then I was like, well, I think I had 21. And then I was like, well, I got to find 4 more. So that's what I kind of did. So it's kind of cheating a little bit. The last 4 I wasn't really that wild about, but it was hard putting them in order. Sometimes when you do those videos, right, it's hard to put them in order. You've done them too, Doc, right? Favorites.
I messed up my last one.
What was it? What was the mess up? Yellow?
I did an Electric Light Orchestra.
Yeah.
And first I couldn't figure out 10. So I thought, well, I'll do 20 and figure out the 10 afterward. And then when I went to do the 10, I'm sitting there, that one. And when I started to do the countdown, somebody in the comments said, why shouldn't this one be higher? And I went, oh, you're right. I should have switched 3 and 8, something like that.
Oh.
So I'm not sure how many people are going to go, oh, but it was a mistake. I did make one glaring error that I hope one person caught. So
yeah,
it gets to be tough. It does.
Yeah, those are not easy. I did the BBC one too, Beatles BBC one, and a couple of people said, "Oh, you didn't leave one. You forgot one of my favorites, a song called "Don't Ever Change" on the BBC." And I'm like, "Oh, I forgot that. I like that one. I forgot that one." And I would have put it in had I picked it up somehow. So.
And it's like too late now. I can't fix it.
Yeah. But what gets me is I used to be able to go in. There used to be a way to go into a video on YouTube after the fact and at least add type. You could put in after the video is already done. You used to be able to go in and put like at least I made a mistake here or something. Before after you've already uploaded it. Now I don't think you can do that anymore. You can go in and cut out things, but you can't. I don't believe you can go in and have a heading anymore, add writing in after the fact.
Yeah, I did some chopping on that ELO one yesterday night because like I timed those pieces, of music to be like 7 seconds or less, because that's the way you don't get flagged. But they're still flagging.
Yeah. Is yours the one that said no, or was it Rachel's? So somebody, I think Rachel's. I'm thinking of said some countries you couldn't play it in. I don't know if that was the case with yours.
No, it was just saying that there was someone out there who had a copyright on that piece of music, and it would be not monetized. Not that I'm getting any money anyway. But I'm thinking, well, heck, I've got 7 seconds of whatever song. I thought the minimum was 9. So I cut it down to 7. Still get it. So last night I'm chopping seconds out here and there, and finally the whole thing is allowed for monetization. But heck, no one's going to watch it now anyways.
Well, no, that's a very nice effect. I mean, I wish I want to do that. I really would rather do that, like you do, and like a lot of people do. Like, now number 14, Sweet Little 16, and then it says 14, Sweet Little 16 in print. That I could do. I could put the print in, but a little bit of the song just for, 5 seconds. But I don't even know how to do that.
I really want to start making these my videos. I mean, cooler with the numbers and that, all those pictures, the pictures too. I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I've told Doctors, he's given me the information a few times, and other people have too. When I'm ready one day, I'll be knocking on your door, so to speak.
Joe, you are getting better at editing.
You do that all the time, Joe.
Oh, editing. Yeah, editing's fun. Editing I can do, but not
even on that one where we went to Rockaway, you were saying that, okay, here's some songs to listen to, and you had them all boink, 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 boink.
Oh, that. Well, the reason, what happened there was, remember I told you I was going to do it from my house? I was going to do it from my home instead of going to the beach. Well, I had them written down in my notebook, the songs that I ultimately. But when I got to the beach, I couldn't remember all of them. So, man, short-term memory, forget. I can tell you what happened 50 years ago. Can't tell you what I thought that morning I wrote down. But so when I got home, I was ready to upload before I uploaded the video. That's the key. It wasn't uploaded yet. I was able to go in during the editing process and write them down, the list, and then put it up. But like now, I remember "Don't Go Breaking My Heart," which would be perfect in there. But I can't go today now after the video is made anymore and add that to the already finished video. I don't know why.
Yeah, you used to be able to, but now you can't.
Yeah, right.
They've changed it. Whatever.
If you catch a mistake before you upload it, you can edit it. You can fix it before you upload it, before it's done. Once it's done, it's done. Yeah. And I still want to know. I know you've told me that I don't want to drive you crazy, Doc. Somewhere I wrote down your information, but I really want to be able. I can't even tell. Like, you see this when I made the riot video. I say riot. I protest riot. It's different. The one that's the only one I'm complaining about, the violent people. And I had a clip of Soylent Green in there. Well, I took the camera and I recorded it off YouTube with my camera.
Oh, I thought that was done off television.
Sorry, I spit on myself. But
Joe, sorry. How do you?
I thought you had the movie playing on television.
Well, I could do that. But it's easier right here while I'm sitting here. I do it from the screen on the laptop.
Like I knew how you did it basically, but I thought you had done it off your television screen.
Yeah, no, and I wish that, again, everybody seems to be able to do that. I mean, everybody's able to take a clip from their own video, somebody else's video, and put it in there. I have no idea how to do that, and I have to learn how to do it at some point. But
Visible Ray.
Richard says feeling miserable.
It says Visible Ray.
Are you feeling okay, Richard? Is everything all right?
I think he's referencing that Mr. Ray uses a lot of media in his video.
Well, I will give him a lot of credit. He does a good job with that.
Yeah, and he's
very good at that.
Yeah.
And we mostly all do it to some degree. Joe, you'd like to do it more, obviously.
But even something simple like if I'm, how I'm set up right here, even just to go, well, folks, I want to talk about, there's an album that I don't have, but I remember seeing it, and then all of a sudden the album image appears here, on a screen. I don't even know how to do that, and I've been here 8 years,
But you do
I would say I don't like the idea of taking something from somebody's video and then putting it in yours. I don't like that.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Yeah, I mean, and then he'll probably use. I shouldn't even be talking about him because he'll probably use this in a video tomorrow. But I just don't like the idea of taking something from somebody's video and then putting it in yours, or taking somebody's image and put it in your
What
video.
can you do? That's one of the prices you pay being a
Yeah.
YouTube video maker.
We are all kind of, like, none of this is copyrighted. Somebody could be using this right now.
They
Correct.
probably will tomorrow. What I wanted to ask you, what about what I was talking about before, like the pictures? How do you
Thumbnails?
the pictures? What?
What they call thumbnails?
Oh, yeah, I guess they're called thumbnails. Like
To advertise your video, what picture you use on your video? Is that what you mean? Well, I figured that one out, but that's about the only thing I can do. It's hard to describe how to do it here. It's hard to describe, but you have to copy. I go into Google, and if I want, for example, like say the video I made with me when I used to work at Burger King as a kid.
Put the picture of Linda and Paul.
Yeah, I go into Google and I put in, Paul McCartney or something, Beatles eating burgers or something, like something generic. And then all the pictures come up, anything relating to Beatles eating burgers. And I saw Paul and Linda eating a burger and I thought, oh, how funny that would be because they're vegetarians,
Yeah.
So anyway, and then there's a way, I don't know, I copy and paste the picture and I bring it over to my desktop screen.
Right click to save.
Yeah, save image, and that's it. And then that I can handle. That's not a problem. And then I do. But, I still don't know. You see people all the time, they'll be like, they'll be like this. And then it'll say, in words, it'll say, oh, what I bought at the store today. Like on their thumbnail, it'll have like descriptors. I don't know, I forget if Doc does that or not. Do you do that?
Yeah.
I can't remember. I don't know how to. I can't do that. I don't know how to do. I'm sure there's a way I could buy hardware or is it software?
No. It's easier than that.
So is this something you told me before?
Well,
I don't remember.
Okay. Once you have your little picture, and you're going, whatever, and go into Microsoft Paint.
Microsoft Paint.
Paint. That's what I use. Okay. And open up your picture. And hit the little it's like an A, like that's puts in text.
Yeah.
And then type in what I bought at the store today, and then you can put it anywhere in that little picture with different fonts, different colors, whatever. Poof, save, done.
This is all free?
Yeah, Microsoft Paint. It should be on your computer, unless you got one of them Apple things.
I have. I don't know what the hell I have.
I'm glad that you don't erase these chats now, because now I can come back here and watch this and try to.
Oh my goodness, you've got the manual out.
Yeah, well, I got all my stuff's written in here, but I'm trying to figure where I write notes. I mean, it's just kind of full, this one. Microsoft Paint. I should remember that. I mean, see, that's what I mean. I mean, how can you forget that? How can I forget that? Right, Microsoft Paint. I'll remember that. Sure. But I'm going to write it on here anyway.
I want to start making my videos, my channel more professional. That way I get more subscribers. That's why.
That's how it works.
That can help. Yes, that can help. But sometimes, I get turned off by some of them. Sometimes, depending on what they are. Like the one I made about the record store, the last one I did about with that picture of Don on there, right? I don't know why. I just thought it says, curbside pickup at the record store, right? And there's a picture of Don. And I thought, what if I took an image, like there was room on the side of a record album. I'm trying to get like just a round record, generic picture, whether it's a cartoon even, anything of a vinyl LP disc next to his head, That's all. I just thought it'd be something different, like, picture of Don, but also with a record image on it. I don't know how to do it. Like, these things, if I worked hard enough, I could figure it out.
We're back to Microsoft Paint again.
Microsoft Paint.
Yeah.
That's what everybody uses, I suppose, huh?
Well, that's what I use.
Yeah.
It's getting dark there in Joe Land. But anyway.
Yeah, the sun's going in and out.
Yeah, it's like, boy, it got dark out. Yeah, you find, say, in images, say, an album cover. Then in Microsoft Paint, you have, say, Don with his card. Then you open up a second paint with that album cover. You copy it, and then bring it over to the first one and place it on top of your first picture. Then you've combined both your pictures.
Then you got to somehow save it as that.
And then you save it as another file.
You know, what's one good thing is and that's how I just found out how to do even live streams when I first did them. There's tutorials about almost everything, even on YouTube. If you put in, like, you know, how to work with Microsoft Paint or something, I'm sure there's videos on it that will actually walk you through it too. That's another thing, Richard. If you want to do that, anything you're interested in, how to choose a thumbnail or something.
That there are a lot of tutorial. They have tutorial videos. They help out a lot.
Yeah. And then I had this thing where for a while, this is a fun talk. For a while, I had this thing where, like, you know, they give you, after you make a video, they give you 3 choices as a thumbnail. Sometimes they're satisfactory. Sometimes none of them are satisfactory. And you got to take a photo of yourself. But what used to get me is every time I did a photo, like, say I would a picture of me and Don or something. And I said, well, nothing good came in the thumbnail choices, so I'm going to take my own photo. Take a picture of me and Don. Then every time when I upload it, would be upside down. Every time. And I would have to go through, would take me 10 minutes to try to figure out how to rotate the picture to get it the thumbnail to be. Now I decided all I got to do is take my camera, believe it or not, turn the camera upside down. Or the opposite direction than what I usually do. So if I'm gonna take a photo of you and I know you're gonna be the thumbnail photo, I can turn the camera the opposite way and it comes out straight. You know.
Hey, guess what? Microsoft Paint. You rotate.
Yeah. You can rotate that in editing too. You know, editing too. Yeah. A lot of times when I take some of the footage, I don't know if this is common for everyone. Even when I take regular footage for my videos, some of the movie segments are vertical for whatever reason. They almost always come out like we seeing us here. They all come out horizontal. But every 4th image on my camera is like vertical.
Really?
And you have to flip it. I don't know why. Every few images.
Huh.
So,
what phone are you using?
Say again.
Well, what brand of phone are you using?
Samsung Galaxy S10.
I don't know. I'm using a Samsung.
Well, the other one did it too. I had a Galaxy 7, I think, before this, and one it did the same thing. Every few videos, or if you have them on your phone in succession, every few videos will be horizontal. You know, vertical.
I use a Samsung phone, except when I'm at work or something like that. I've got an Apple phone, and if I make a video at work, as soon as I get it home and it's all upside down. I'm like, what the? I hate this Apple phone. So
yeah, people. It's a lot of work sometimes making these. Some of them are easy. And I'm having a new problem, which now I know what we're going to say. The answer is when I tell you. And before I even say it, and it's that I made one today with Elton John. It happens all the time. I made it in a park, and I'm sitting in a park, and I'm making a video. Then all of a sudden, I'm talking. I get distracted because about 11 minutes into it, it says the video time has run out, or whatever. It's going to now start a new video, and in the middle, it starts a separate video. Like, you ever have that? Like, it breaks into 2 videos. Now you got to go into editor afterwards and edit them together to one video. And
that just happened to me. So
it happened to you too. Now the problem used to be that all I had to do was because I save a lot of crap on my phone. I just take the memory, like get rid of old videos you're not using anymore, or clear out some photos and stuff. Then you can get more space, and you're okay. Now that doesn't even seem to work all the time. You know, I don't mind it happening at 11, 12 minutes, but when it happens at like 6, 7 minutes, that's annoying because I like to just have the video done in one shot and on the camera, and then I upload it right from the camera, you know, to just being upload to YouTube from the camera. You don't have to go, I used to have, you know, you don't have to do that. You don't have to take it and string it into the laptop and run it in there. You just could upload right from your camera. And that's the best when you can do that. But when I got to go and edit them in pieces, I like the result, but the work is a lot.
Yeah, but I have to edit, or else I've got a massive bleh, you know, like I have.
Oh.
I'll have 4 minutes of me staring at the camera, going like, "How do I start this? How do I start this?"
Oh yeah. Well, I find out that once I get the editing going, like let's suppose, like again today, what the hell happened? That's funny. I'm in the park. I got allergies, you know, and the allergies are kicking in bad now, and I'm in the park and I'm like, I was like coughing, like you wouldn't believe. And I'm like, oh, and I'm like, God, Christ, I'm like, I'm saying all these expletives, and you never know when you see the Elton John video. But I had to edit it anyway to bring the two together to one. So as long as I was editing anyway, I cut out everything. And sometimes I'll cut long pauses out. Right, as long as you're editing anyway. If something's a little too, or or like sometimes I say, so there's a song called Tiny Dancer. Maybe I'll take the out as long as I'm in there anyway. I'll clean it up a little bit.
Well, yeah, but we all have our, like we have dead parts. Like you'll be saying something and all of a sudden, oh geez, what was I gonna say here? And then you have to think, oh yeah. You start up again, but then in editing, you take that whole chunk out.
You can take it out. And you know what? You mentioned when I did the movie theater, I was showing like the movie. I think you mentioned the movie theater. Anyway, the movie theater I went to, there used to be a movie theater. Now it's a Modell's. I was able to take two old pictures of that theater and put them in. That I can do. I can say, this is a movie theater. It used to look like this, and I can put one picture in for choose how many seconds you want. 3 seconds, 7 seconds, whatever. But there's no overlap. I don't know how to like talk and have it appear in the corner, or I just have to like silence. I don't know how to overlay them.
What are you using to edit?
It's just what am I doing? I guess Movie Maker, Video Windows Movie Maker, Movie Maker.
That's an old program.
And that's just right on my desktop, my laptop. So that's what I use.
Okay, but you can't.
Record Crate says he thinks it's an Android issue.
Yeah.
I guess with the phone thing.
But see, I'm using NCH. What's it called again? See, now I'm having a duh moment. NCH Video Pad that I got 2 years ago. Just downloaded it for $60. And I thought, what am I gonna do with this? But I've used it ever since, and it's not perfect. It doesn't have every effect or something that I could ever want, but it does pretty decent. So there is a lot I can do with it that I'm happy with, but just for $60.
But I love editing. I have a ball editing. I mean, as I've said before, I think what I don't like is having to assemble all of the segments. If I have like 20 segments of footage, I hate getting them all together because you have to like upload this separate. I do it onto the desktop screen. I don't know how it's the desktop one. Then you got to find the second piece of footage on the beach, put it on the number 2 in the car again. This shot, and you put all 20 segments. But once they're up there, and I finally get that chore over with, I rub my hand. I'm having fun because I'm just gonna like put them together the way I like them. Then I have a lot of fun. I like the actual editing, except when you're doing Joe and Don, because the F-bomb is in there constantly. And if you watch those videos, it's hard to edit them out. Don talks so quickly. Because of the effing, he'll say like, they gave me the effing thing, and I have to like cut the effing out of there somehow. And
he says the F-bomb.
And Joe's doing it too. Joe's doing it too. And then lose video, but it's easier to cut him out because he doesn't speak as quickly as Don does.
That's what I was doing the Kanye West thing today. I was looking at all his songs, looking at the lyrics, because it was like says the N-word and the F-bomb and all of them. And I didn't want that. And I didn't want that on my channel, so I had to go through a bunch of them to pick one where he doesn't swear.
I can't imagine. I even imagine that. Well, that's fine.
I did that. I was doing this as a joke because I know a lot of people do those reaction videos, so I figured I would start them doing some with some people that I really don't like or I can't stand, and make it kind of like a comedy. Make it kind of like a comedy video.
Yeah. I was standing outside Big Lots today. We went to Big Lots where I haven't been there in years, and they used to have a good section of cheap movies. I'm looking to get footage for my movie channel also. So I said, okay, let me go in there and see. So I'm outside, and I'm recording the sign, Big Lots outside, and a soon as I'm doing that, a car blasting rap music comes over. I'm saying, here I am in Big Loud. It's like rap. It's a perfect moment, and the F-bomb comes out, and I'm like, I'm saving this for an outtake. You know,
I was going to suggest that.
you know,
Yeah.
but you know, let's see how it came out. I haven't played it back yet, so I don't even know if it's usable. If you can hear the word, but it's like, what garbage.
There's outtakes everywhere. I saved some of them. I
You
don't
know,
save
you do your year in review outtakes, gag reel.
but some of them, like there was the one I did. Must have been a month ago, so where I went to the record store and I was going to try the mall door to show that it was locked.
Yeah.
And it opened.
Yeah.
That wasn't supposed to happen.
Yeah.
So I just saved that piece, but then I redid the thing that, I can't get in. Damn, the door's locked.
Hey, sometimes it's like making a real movie. I mean, you know, everything, you know, mostly when I do movies like that, they're usually all authentic and real live action. But there's times when, you know, I might have to do something like, I don't know, like make a record store video and you pick up a few gems, you find some records, right? And then I think, well, I think I'll make an intro to this. So then I drive home and I got the camera and I'm like, I'm on my way to the record store. Hopefully I'll find something there today. I've already been there. I've already picked up something. I put that at the beginning.
Yeah.
I don't remember which one it was, but, you know, like I had made the intro that here I am driving to the record store, blah, blah, blah. And then as I was finishing, I thought, okay, I just want to check and see all the parts I got, and that part was gone.
Oh.
Of the driving to part. And I went, well, I'm already there. I'll just drive down the street and pretend I'm going. So you know, like there are some things you can't help but.
Things happen like that all the time. I told a story. I doubt you remember it. It's just going back 3 years, which means, wow, it's less than what I have left to retire. But I remember in 2017, the last time I saw Paul McCartney, I hope Richard's listening because he likes Paul, but I was at the show. You know, I'm outside waiting at the arena outside, beautiful night, and my girlfriend's with me. And I see a guy hanging out with his friends, and I'm recognizing him. And his name's Ricky Bird. I don't know if he's not a real popular, he's a guitarist. And he's the guitarist from Joan Jett and the Blackhearts, or at least he was on all the early I Love Rock and Roll, first few albums when she was really at her biggest. He was the guitarist, lead guitarist. So I said, that's Ricky Bird. So maybe that'll be so cool to ask him for a little interview. And he had just recently gotten into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, I mean, with the Joan Jett and the Blackhearts. And it was the same show that Ringo was inducted also. So you had Joan Jett and Ringo at the same induction. All right. So I figured this is a great opportunity. So I said to my girlfriend, could you record us? You know where I'm going with this, right? So could you record us? And she says, sure. And I think I might have set the camera up. I always make sure you press the record, you see the numbers going, the meters. Yeah. Okay, it's going. You give her the camera. I say, hey, Ricky, you Ricky Bird? Yeah, can I talk to you? And he was very nice. We did an interview. I'd say the interview was, maybe the interview was 2 minutes. He was very nice. I got to ask him about, you know, Joan Jett and the Blackhearts. I got to ask him why did he stop playing with them at one point? How was it meeting Ringo? Did you get to meet Ringo? Yes, he told me about meeting Ringo, what a thrill that was. A beautiful thing. And my girlfriend's motioning to me. I can't know what she's saying. I said, thanks. And then she says, I think it stopped recording, like something like that. I said, what? Because sometimes something can happen if you don't know how to use it. You turn the camera a certain way, or you lose the screen, or something happens. And I'm like, I look and I got like 45 seconds of it somehow. And I missed, it was the end. Somehow she put it, I think she put it back on. And she never got the beginning. And I got the last 45 seconds, which I used in my video. But, it was so disappointing. And, you know, it was, you know, the funny thing is, then he went back over to talk with his friends. And I said to her, you know, I could go over and ask him. Tell him it didn't come out. We do it again, but I couldn't bring myself. That's how I am. It's like other people would be brazen and say, so let's try. What I got to lose? Ask him again. If he's, what I could say is no, you know. So I couldn't ask him again.
All us amateur filmmakers, you know. PK has a question there for you. He says wants to know about the Flaming Pie archive.
Yeah. I've seen the photo. Everybody, that's another thing. I always appreciate everybody trying to help, right? How many people said to me, "Hey, Joe, the archive's coming out. Flaming Pie's coming out. Did you know Flaming Pie's?" Yeah. I heard it 38 times from different people. Yes, I know it's coming out. And before anybody told me, I saw it anyway. But the thing is, nothing wrong with that. But the thing is, it comes, this picture comes out, and we don't have anything else to go on but the picture. We really want to know what the contents are going to be. And I think somebody, which I won't give too much information here because I can't confirm this, somebody got a hold of the information. And if it's true, it's disappointing. The actual what the contents are, item by item. So people say that could be a rumor, it might not even be real, true yet. So we'll see.
He saw it on Twitter.
Twitter, yeah. So I saw it all over Facebook, even though I don't really like Facebook, But
I don't bother with any of those.
Yeah.
Probably a mistake on my part. People say, "Oh, why aren't you on Facebook?" It would help your channel, and I go like, "I don't."
Well, no. Yeah. See, it wouldn't. In my case, it wouldn't help much. I tried telling a guy this. One of these guys that I know, one of the Beatles guys. He's not on top. Not one of my talk co-hosts. It's another person. And he said, you really should go on there, man. You can get a lot of publicity. Well, the thing is, it's different with me because I already have like the subscribers here, and to go on Facebook, I'm private anyway over there. I'm not public. If I was public, I could have the whole Facebook sucks. If I was like public all over the world, then I could maybe call. But I'm private. I just pick like a handful of people, and be done with it. So what good is that going to say? I have a new video up over on YouTube. Come check it out. Nobody's going to see it. There's no point in me doing that.
I'd like to learn how to do that part where like Mark P does it a lot. Like puts a little blurb out that, "Hey, guess what I've got coming up," sort of thing.
Is it on Facebook or on YouTube?
No, on YouTube. On YouTube.
I think there's a community. Is that what that is? There's something called community.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it is, but
if you look on YouTube, I tried that a few times. There's something called community where you're basically just writing stuff like a comment. You make in the comments.
Yeah,
make a comment that everybody sees.
There too.
You can do polls. You can make a poll.
Yeah, Mr. Fred Muffin does that a lot.
Yeah.
But usually there's a little pictures, like, so what is your favorite Jethro Tull album? I don't know. So, but that sort of thing. How do they do that? I just one of those things I haven't figured out yet.
Yeah, look, try to do that. Look on your pages on YouTube. See if you could find something that says community tab or something. I think that's how you do it. Yeah, I did a couple of polls, and it wasn't my thing really, so I stopped it. But you could always do it.
Well, it just looked interesting. Like, hey, there's something different, but I wasn't sure how it worked or how you could do it. If I clicked on the community tab, it was just a page of nothing. We're like, so where do I put a picture? Where do I put polls? How does this work?
Yeah, I was able to put the picture on too, but I know it's been a while, over a year or more since I last did it. But like I did that when, like, I know Beatle Brad, when he was in the hospital a year ago or whatever, and
he's out.
I put and then I put like thoughts for Brad, and I put his picture somehow. But that, I should say, he's out now again. He was in for a procedure on Friday. And I texted him and talked to him by text a little bit. He said it went well again, and he's convalescing, but everything went well to this point. So it was just a matter of maintenance too. There was something going on. But I don't like taking the liberty of discussing unless somebody wants people to know. But Brad, he always is open. He tells everybody in the video, how he's doing. So I'm sure he'll bring everybody up to speed.
Well, I got the hint when he replied to one of my videos. And it was like from 4 hours previous. I went, he's out of the hospital. Oh, so I'm sure things must have went okay for him to, start playing on the computer again. So he wasn't, he was feeling better. Is the way I took it. So Oh, you probably know more than I do about how things went, but I guess you've already said, really.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm sure he'll be talking to people and filling everybody in.
We'll put the Brad signal out. Brad, where are you?
Yeah, Brad, come on if you're able.
Where are you? Come on. Well, anyway, Facebook sucks. We got that. Got that.
Yeah, well, that is true, and there's other things too about reason I don't like it. One of the reasons is, and it's hard. This is sensitive stuff, but I'll be vague. It's like there's people. You know a lot of people. You like a lot of people. And they put the stuff on there, controversial stuff, or links to controversial stuff, and I'm like, oh, geez, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to know that. Not everybody can agree. Not everybody sees things the same way. But anyway, there's a lot of stuff, controversial stuff on there, and I'd rather not see it. But you can't help it because they attach other people's to it.
Mm-hmm. YouTube recommends this for you. Like, why? I don't want that. I do watch cat videos. I'm guilty.
Oh, those are fine. Cat videos.
I do watch cat videos.
Yeah, I like cat videos too.
Okay, but recommended to me this week was one where the thumbnail showed the cat with supposed blood coming out of its eye.
Oh.
And I'm going like, it was so phony looking. Like I could do that with Microsoft Paint, because it just looked like, put the picture in the Microsoft Paint and draw some red in there, because it was bright red. So phony.
Look phony, yeah.
So phony. But I clicked on the video just to see what the rest of it was, and there was no blood implied anywhere. I'm going like, okay, so what was this? So I dive into the comments, and people were going like, what the heck are you doing with putting fake blood in the thumbnail? That's not very good. I'm going to have you reported, all this kind of stuff. And the guy tried to say, well, I just wanted to show the cat had an infection in its eye. Well,
it's really that.
I did.
Yeah.
But a lot of other people do too. They look at that and go, oh, poor kitty. But it looked so phony, though.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to see how much more fake this guy was willing to put in it. But like, I just wanted to show it had an infection, so I'll doctor the picture up.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah.
So now I'm a cat person.
Oh, I'm a cat person, sure.
Yeah.
I've always been a cat person over a dog person, but that doesn't mean I don't like nice, playful, friendly, cute, well-behaved dogs, because I do.
Yeah, until I bite the hell out of you.
Yeah, I think you and me might be on a page there. I've thought of making a video about that, but if I do a rant video, but if I do that, I'll lose 75% of the viewers if I do a dog bitch or something like that.
Yeah.
A pit bull rave I could do sometime.
You can do a pit bull. You won't lose me if you do it. I hate
but
I don't know. People watch those cat videos like crazy. 1 million views, 2 million views. I'm going like, I should get a cat.
Yeah, I was going to say, I gotta get a cat. Yeah, right.
So all you have to do is just look at here. There's Fluffy. There you go. Everybody, oh yeah. Isn't that cute?
It amazes me some of the things that these people get hits on. People watching.
Have you gotten anything new, Joe?
I want to, but there's nothing. At the store, I didn't find stuff. He's not officially open yet until he's saying maybe Wednesday. We'll see how that goes.
I saw that in the
but no, I haven't gotten until I really get organized to the point where I can just go mad ordering things online, and a lot of us will be in competition. It'll be Richard and me and Tom and Beetle Pro and all of the Beatles Pro. So Tom is Beatles. Tom Agnani and Tom Mr. Beatles Pro, and Marv
We're
And there'll be a lot
already
of
we're already in competition over this thing that Jill has.
What? What about Jill? What about Jill?
no. I was kidding about that, right? What was it that she had? I don't
Oh, you're
remember.
kidding
But
about that?
see, short term again. What was recent? What was she talking about again?
I shouldn't have told him. You forgot now.
But whatever I was teasing you, saying I want that or something. Oh, some McCartney thing. But I was like, no.
Oh, the limited edition wingspan.
Did you
Yeah.
see that beautiful piece that Tom Hunyadi had of the Wings the Wings? I think it's a store display thing.
No, I
It's
haven't seen
beautiful.
that.
Mike wants to know about your Peter and Gordon LP that you held up.
Yeah, I did get the Peter and Gordon LP. Exactly. Yeah.
He's
It's
wondering
got
how you feel. Like, did you have to go into the store and say, "Hey, I want that"? Or
no. Well, he told me some of the stuff that he had. I said, okay, bring it. Let me see it. So that's what I did. Wink. So that's how that worked.
preferred customer?
I went there and I just went home, and I could just tell that it was in there. I knew power of what's the word I'm
Peter
looking
and
for?
Gordon just over there that I want. Well, hey, that's
Yeah.
sales, right?
Yeah, and it's a pity. I was going to throw this out there out of nowhere. It's a pity that we can't all get together somehow. Just everybody lives different places. It's just so crazy.
Come to Pittsburgh. Come to Pittsburgh.
Oh, I'll never go there again. It was like a crazy drive there that time. I don't mean because of the drive, the length of time. I mean,
What is Pittsburgh, an evil place? What's going on in Pittsburgh?
What's he? There's nothing evil about us. We're some of the nicest people around.
record crates, rare Beetle items. Oh, now you're getting me.
Oh no! Now get me excited.
The things I want the most right now are
Now he can
display
wait a minute.
items, promotional stuff. I don't know, not so much vinyl anymore, but I mean, I'll still be getting vinyl. But
wait a minute, Record Crate does this to me all the time. He said, "Oh, I got spares, but I'm not going to take it out."
I'm trying not to drink this in front of people. I really want to swig. Wait a minute.
But Adam does this to me all the time, though. He says he's got rare stuff that he has in his vault. He's not taking it out.
You? That you? I'm not sure who he's referring to, but it's all of us. Richard, are you it too?
I'm not
I don't know what that
going.
means.
I'm not sure.
I'm not going to respond to that person, so I don't know.
We'll throw the old link up there, see if Mr. Paul clicks on it.
I'm not going to respond to that person. So if he was referring to me,
What? That was FitToBe TieDyed.
yeah.
What's wrong with him?
Um,
He's good, man. Uh-oh.
I have some personal issues with FitToBe TieDyed, so that's all I'll say.
Well, okay. Well, you could always go to a record crate and help sort his albums, it looks like. Share the love, Richard. Share the love. Peace and love.
Not going to.
Peace and love, no autographs.
Wow. See, this is what I didn't want to do. This is.
So, what else is going on?
Yeah.
So, how about? Usually, you say how about those Mets or something, but there is no baseball, so you can't do that.
Well, Richard just sent FitToBe TieDyed away. Oh, that's a shame. Well, hi and bye.
So, what else is going on?
I would have left, Doc. I mean,
Of course, Paul's welcome.
I would have left, Doc. That's what I'm saying. I don't want this to become an issue. I mean, I wasn't really even going to come on today. I just came on to say hi, and then.
No, you wanted to come on. Come on, Rich.
So some people come on to say hi and stay for 3 hours.
Well, it depends who's on. I mean, I'm not usually like one of those people that just like buzzes off or anything just because there's somebody. But no, enough of this. Me too. I mean, like when we had like Nasty Guy Mick on before, I'm not going to stay on with that guy. No. I'm done.
Well, fortunately, he doesn't stay on for long anyhow.
Yeah,
like 10 minutes, he's gone. He's done. So, what are we up to here? Ooh, an hour 40. Ooh, I'm having ravioli tonight.
I heard you mention that earlier.
I know. I'm excited. I'm gonna make some ravioli tonight. Today's gonna be special. I'm gonna get my pot out. I've got some frozen ravioli. Dump that in the pot. Got some meat sauce. Dump that in. Boy, I'm gonna eat good tonight. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, I had chili last night. My girlfriend made some chili. I don't know if you like chili, but I do.
I like chili.
And it was really good.
Gotta have a lot of meat, a lot of cheese, and sour cream on it. But
yeah, it was everything.
Yeah,
onions too.
That just reminded me. Where do you get that monster T-shirt from?
I actually got that from that flea market that I go to sometimes. It's a used T-shirt, and I'm not thrilled with used T-shirts. Somebody else's.
I don't know where that's been.
But that was so cool, and my friend Elliot, who has a lot of, like Ringo and Paul T-shirts, gave me a whole bunch of those, and I've yet to wear any of those. But I mean, don't get me wrong. No offense to anybody. I would expect them to do the same thing if they got it from me. I make sure they're washed well,
Well, yeah.
But
yeah, it was a bit of a surprise when all of a sudden, hey, there was a shot of the shirt, and I went, hey, look at the monster T-shirt he's got on.
Yeah, I decided to leave that in. I mean, it wasn't the most flattering thing for me to do, but I left it in anyway. I just wanted the people to see the shirt a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, it was something different. I'm going like, where did he get that?
And that glows in the dark as well.
Oh, those are the best.
Yeah.
I've got a Mickey Mouse that glows in the dark that I didn't know glowed in the dark until one time I had it on. I was walking into a dark part of the house, and all of a sudden, hey, look at my shirt! Wow, bonus, cool. So,
exactly. So, did anybody watch Svengoolie last night?
Which one was it?
Bride of Frankenstein.
ooh.
See, I don't have to watch them because I have them, but it's still sometimes fun though watching it with the fanfare and the jokes in between or whatever they do.
I was watching the biography of Walt Disney.
No. Back when Disney was Disney. See, I got it. The real Walt Disney, right?
Yeah.
I am sorry about before, Doc. I don't want to cause trouble in your cats or anything. And
You're forgiven, Richard.
It's a crazy time right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In many ways.
Yeah. This is about the only way you get to talk to people without masks on,
Yeah.
Now we're wearing masks at work. Half the people and we're like, who is that? They all look like bank robbers.
It happened to me today. Well, I mean, I always wear a mask when I go in. I've been doing that, and I went into a Target today, and for whatever reason, I forgot my mask in the car this time. And when I went in there was a young man there, and he said to me, he's a bandit. He said to me, excuse me, sir, you need your mask. I said, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot it in the car. Then I went in there, and he was right. The guy was 100% right. I put it on, but I couldn't help think on my way back to the store with the mask. I had to say it. I'm sorry. I don't offend anybody. I said, but I walked in there and I said to the guy, he was just doing his job. He's a kid, I said to him, oh, but everybody can go in swarms all over the country right now and on the streets. They don't need a mask. But anyway, all right, I got the mask. I had to make a snide, even though the guy was right, I think he's just doing his job, what his boss told him to do. So there it was.
Have you got the deal where they've got all the supermarket aisles like one way.
Yes.
I hate that.
And you know, I've been following it, but there's like one time where I will not follow it. There's one aisle where if you want something that you know is in that aisle and it's at the corner, right at the corner, you're there, but you have to, you know, you can just like sneak over the corner and just take it. But no, you think I'm gonna go all the way around and back down to that corner, and then all the way up? No, whatever it is. No,
I did that 2 weeks ago. That I wanted a can of corn. It's at the end of an aisle, like 2 steps off of the main aisle.
which is pointing at you. It's pointing at you. It's pointing at you. You're supposed to go around for the far end
Yeah,
down.
yeah. Well, the aisle is pointed backwards, so like they want me to go all the way to the back of
All the
the
way down.
aisle, come all the way back just for a can of corn. So it's like, I don't think so. So I took 2 steps inside of the aisle, grabbed my can of corn, looked over. There was a lady just to the side. And she gave me this. You went across the, you know, like, she give me the big glare. Look, just a can of corn. Come on, you know, geez. So now you know what I do. Now what I've been doing, I take the shopping cart and I back down the aisle. Like, see, I'm going in the right direction. I just need to back up a little.
That's funny. Yeah. Well, and I noticed we see a lot of toilet paper where we are these days, but we can't get napkins. Yeah, we get the TP. We can't get napkins anywhere.
So what's wrong with using the paper towels, maybe?
I agree. We have paper towel. We prefer the selector size version. You just, and I say that's fine. But my girlfriend, she's not picky with anything, but she says it's the one luxury I have. She has these special napkins she likes that are more like not so coarse. They're kind of smooth. Not so like. And she says
the ones with the bumps on it.
Yeah, she doesn't have the bumps on it. It's kind of smooth, and she's like, I think you need fancy. See, to me, napkins are napkins. You know, some things. Like we all have those interesting idiosyncrasies. Like for me, like if I'm going to buy ketchup, I want Heinz. But there's certain things that it is what it is. Like I really don't care. You know, if it's just to wipe my mouth with, I don't care what, you know, as long as it's a piece of paper towel, you know, it doesn't matter what it is.
If it's mayonnaise, I want Hellmann's.
Yeah, you and everybody else, but I'll take the Miracle Whip, which is not really mayonnaise.
Oh, man. It's not mayonnaise. First of all, it's salad dressing. It's not mayonnaise.
Well, so they say. That's great.
Brands.
Yeah.
You get used to it.
I gotta go, guys, because dinner's ready. So it was nice to see you, dog.
Okay.
Nice to see you, dog.
Richard.
Like I said, I'm sorry about what happened before, and Joe, always good to talk to you.
Likewise.
Okay. Bye, Richard.
Talk to you guys later.
Okay, Richard. See you later.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah, I don't know how longer I'm going to be on either, because it's usually by 5 o'clock-ish I'm kind of done, but we'll see. Maybe a little bit. Who knows what?
I've been on here just going on 2 hours.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, my butt gets a little sore doing this.
Yeah, funny how that happens, isn't it?
But, you know, like I never think, oh, I'll go on here for 3 hours or something like that. I always figure, oh, maybe an hour, maybe an hour and a half, but sometimes, you know, I get a full room going here and nobody wants to leave. I'm not kind of like, ow.
Yes, this happens. Sometimes I've seen.
This happens, yeah. But I don't. It was a tough start today. Like I don't think anyone showed up for the first 6 or 7 minutes.
Oh.
So I'm talking to myself for 7 minutes. You know, like
Yeah, we were out today, you know, trying to get it's a nice day, trying to get some air, and that's why I went to the park this morning to make my video that I'm going to upload either tonight or tomorrow. Trying to do no more than one a day. I mean, you know, because it's too much. But ideally, one a day I would like to do, but that's a lot.
Paul. Are the trolls? Yeah, kind of. I haven't seen the trolls around for a while now.
Well, it's nice talking to you, Doc. I'm going to go on my way. So goodbye to everybody. It's 5 o'clock just about. I will talk to you all soon.
Okay,
later.
take care. Bye. And Paul, if want to come on for a bit, you're welcome. I put the link back up. And the TV shows, yeah, the one with the Dukes of Hazzard and stuff. Yeah, Mike, you had one a week ago that there was no sound on. What was that about? I tried it. I gave it like a day or so. I thought you might fix it, and no, it still had no sound. So was that only on my end, or what that was about? Anyhow, we'll see if yes, you fixed it. Okay. Well, looks like there we go. Okay. Hi, Paul. You're looking very trimmed today.
Yeah, I've evolved.
Well, during that McCartney one, you sure evolved. You went from being a 1960s hippie to kind of like
That I did that over like 2 weeks. That video, so
that was a lot of stuff. Like,
yeah, it was. Yeah, guy had a collection come in. Hey, Mike. Guy had a whole collection come in, and so he mentioned it to me that he was going to be going through it. And I said, "Well, give me a call whenever you get to it, because there's a bunch of stuff I don't have." So yeah. Anyway, yeah, it turned out pretty good.
So most of that stuff was used?
No, it was all sealed. Well, it was from a collection, but it was all sealed.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah, so I guess used in the sense that it was pre-owned.
Okay.
But, yeah. Yeah, sorry about it earlier. I don't know what the hell Dolan's problem is, but
I don't either. I didn't know
I'm
he
not gonna hang around on Trinity Sunday taking a lot of shit off a guy like that. So, guys, I don't know. Like, he had started with me watching Invisible Ray's channel. And if apparently Richard doesn't want us doing that, but I still live in Canada, and I'm pretty sure I can do what I want.
I think if you live anywhere, you can do what you want.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I don't know what his problem is. He's obviously got some deficiency.
Well, that was a bit of a surprise. That FitToBe TieDyed. I don't know. No.
I know. Well, he turned on Mike that way too, right? So.
Well, yeah. A lot of people. But hey, I'm trying to give away some of this stuff. Whoops, wrong way. Hank Williams.
Oh my goodness.
Not interested?
No, thank you. But no.
No. This was actually disappointing. I thought this would be really cool. You know, like half and half Hank Williams, but no, if you can see that, it's basically mostly Junior.
Yeah.
And the one Senior song that's his big hit is done by Junior.
Well, so, there you go.
So I'm going like, well, what kind of a stupid compilation is that?
Well, is it a bootleg or is it legit?
It's on Curb Records.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a Alameda, Burbank, California.
There you go. There you go.
That looks pretty legit, don't it?
Yeah. Huh? Yeah.
Well, the liner notes are not written by Stephen Schnee. No. That's a tip off right there.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, you can probably hear that I'm all excited. I'm going to have ravioli tonight.
Oh, are you?
Oh, yes.
From a can or homemade?
Does frozen count as homemade?
Well, I don't know. Was it homemade before it was frozen?
It might have been in some factory somewhere. They made There's only one problem with it, and when I grabbed it off the shelf at my local No Frills store. Yeah. You got No Frills out there?
Well, we kind of have buy low sort of thing.
Okay, but this is a Loblaws subsidiary.
Yeah, we don't have Loblaws out here at all.
Oh, okay. So no, I'm sure you've got those warehouse type supermarkets that are owned by the bigger chains.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, No Frills is the Loblaws warehouse chain.
Yeah.
So I was in there and I went, oh, look, ravioli. And I grabbed one. Oh, Mike Mason says, yeah, there's a No Frills in Coquitlam. Oh, well.
Oh, there. Mike says there's one in Coquitlam.
Yeah. But the one I grabbed, and I didn't find out till I got home, was 3 cheese ravioli. I buy the meat ones. I like having some meat inside those little pocket things.
Yeah, the cheese are pretty good though.
Well, it can't be bad, but I want to use it because I want to buy some. It's like $3.50 for the little package. So I'm going to use that on Sunday.
Right.
So that's my big thing for tonight. I'm going to make a pot of 3 cheese ravioli and dump some meat sauce on top and just turn on an episode of Seinfeld.
Boil a couple of wieners and cut them up and mix them in.
Into my raviolis? Yeah, I don't know. I eat the whole pot though. So
Oh, my.
usually it's meat ravioli. I get my meat in it. But if it's going to be cheap, well, I'll try it. I'll give it a shot. But
Well, it won't kill you. At least
No.
not all of a sudden.
No. And it's too bad you don't get any Verner's out your way.
Verner's?
Yeah, Verner's ginger ale.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no. Well, my wife just bought some Canada Dry today, so it's good stuff.
No. Verner's all the way. Verner's all the way.
But I find some of that stuff gives me heartburn, though. Do you ever find that?
Well, no, but if my mother drinks it, she says it burns.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, it burns.
Yeah, I find some of that stuff gives me heartburn, so I try to stay away from it.
But actually, the only reason I did that episode, it's not because of Verner's, it's because I found the Burger King cups in my cupboard that Matthew Street had shown.
No, okay.
And I went, oh my gosh, I've got some of them too. So what can I do? Oh, I'll do it.
So listen, Beetle Brad update. I talked to him last night.
He
Yeah,
is on
you
the
know, he had a procedure done there on Friday.
Yes.
And he had some sort of shunt that they took out. They put in a shunt from his previous surgery.
Really? Never heard
And he was
that.
telling me it was supposed to dissolve, but it didn't. That was what was causing him some difficulties. So anyway, I talked to him yesterday. He was feeling, kind of like you would feel after surgery, but he's home.
I took him home because he replied to one of my videos, and it was like 4 hours old. I went, he's home.
Yeah, he's back home. They figured he'd be safer at home than in the hospital. So, COVID thing. So
yeah, right now is a bad time to be in the hospital. Sure.
Yeah. So anyway, he seemed to be doing pretty well.
That's good. But it almost sounds like a Three Stooges thing where they left the tools inside the patient.
Yeah.
Like,
apparently this thing was supposed to dissolve, but I guess it didn't. And,
but
yeah.
all they do is take that out and he's good, right?
Well, we'll see. He's got to watch infection and stuff, and he's also apparently got an ulcer, so they got to give him some medication for that. So that'll take some time to heal.
That's probably from worrying about all that beetle stuff.
That could be.
Oh, I hope I don't get. They gave him an ulcer.
I don't think he worries too much about it. Anyway. It could have been caused by the shunt too. But,
well, that is interesting. I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
So he is home. He is doing good. That's the main part. Hooray! Good old Beetle Brad. He'll be back before you know it.
Yeah, he's a good guy. He'll be all right. Yeah. Anyway, he seemed really good. He seemed pretty up on the phone, and yeah. So he talked for quite a while. It was good to hear from him. Anyway. What's new in Windsor?
Actually, today's a very nice day here. I've got the door open.
Yeah, actually, it's quite nice here too. It's. Let me check my phone. Here's your weather report. It's 18 degrees Celsius with clear skies and sunny.
Wow. Now is 18 anywhere near 75? Because that's what we've got. Look, it's got a beach and something.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
A front yard.
That's not bad.
Yeah, 18. What 18's? Well, that's room temperature, so that's about 68.
Oh, no, it's a little warmer than that here, but I mean, it's comfy. It's not humid, sunny. Oh, there goes your phone or something.
Yeah. Hang on, I gotta answer that. Hang on a sec.
No problem.
Hello. Oh no, no. Well, I just finished editing the church video here, so I'm just uploading it. Yeah.
We'll be back after these messages. Say, hey, is Mike Mason still out there? Might be. He seems to be about the only person that is still out there. Oh, hey, there's Harry Zlato's, and it's freezing down his way. Well, that's because it's winter down under, right? It's like Christmas. Oh well, yeah. I think it's early morning there too, right? Mike Mason's still with us. I should do a thing on the TV DVDs I've got. I've got a few, I guess, that I could make an episode out of. Like, here's this and here's that and whatnot. Something to do other than theme song sing-alongs. Even though I do have one prepared to put up tomorrow or something. Stevie Ray Vaughan. Ooh, he's like country rock, isn't he? Oh, it's always cool at Record Crate. This is true. This is true. And I guess, where is it here? I lost it. I'm going to have to put that in the mail somehow someday for Record Crate. I think that's the one he wants. Mike wants a couple too. I forgot. I think he wanted Joe Walsh and Erasure. So, hey, some of that stuff will be leaving someday. That'll be good. Because I don't want them. What am I going to do with them? No. One man's trash is another man's trash sometimes. Oh, anyway, let's say hello to all those people talking in the side there. And hope everyone's doing well. And you might have just heard the update for Beetle Brad. He's doing okay. When I'm full of ravioli, I may go to bed. Okay, hang on.
Hey there.
Hi there.
I'm back. Oh, hey, the man in the hat.
Hey.
It's the cool cat in the hat.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, but don't worry about that. We'll edit it out.
Did you notice that timing?
Too much glare.
Paul was on the phone.
Let me get my sunglasses.
Paul was on the phone, so I killed his mic. And I could see he went off the phone, so I went to unmute his mic, and then
It's the magic of technology, Doc.
Hang on, I'm getting echo. I gotta get some headbuds or something.
He's getting echo.
I think you pushed the wrong button there.
What happened? Is Mike still around?
Mike Mason is still around.
Why didn't he get on?
I don't know. He's afraid.
Don't worry, Mike. Your face doesn't look that bad.
These people who are YouTubers who are afraid to come on. I don't understand. But the whole idea is that you're in the public eye.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, I don't want to come on.
Why you shouldn't be rude to people when they turn up at the channel.
That's true. That's right. So, imagine Matt trying to figure out what he did wrong there. But yeah,
Yeah,
and that Harry Zlato's there. We could see him for the very first time. This would be like a eponymous moment.
there you go.
Yes. So, come on, guys. Come on, guys. You can do it. You can do it. Paul's got something he wants to show, maybe.
So do you have this?
I didn't get that.
You should get this. It's really quite exceptional.
I just saw you show that. That looks great.
Well, the vinyl's hard to get, but you can get it on CD pretty easy, and it's exceptional.
Yeah.
It really is.
Am I getting too much echo now?
No, you're good.
Oh, good. Thank you.
You're good. You're good.
How you boys doing? Good?
I have to save up for the Mike and Mickey show.
Oh,
You
yeah.
like that? Yeah.
Well, it's like $15 plus shipping.
Have you gotten it yet, Doc?
Oh, well, no. I have to save up for it.
Oh.
I put all my money into ravioli. So
Yeah, there you go.
Can we go to full screen in this StreamYard view? Is there a full screen mode? I don't see one.
For me.
Yeah, just for you, but I guess not. I'm looking for, I guess we don't have that.
I guess not.
How long have you been here, Doc?
Just over 2 hours.
Oh, wow.
Geez, you look older than that.
Thanks a lot. People have been in.
Hey, you notice the theme here?
Yeah. I noticed you cut yours, though.
I evolved. It was evolution.
Yeah. I have not yet. I have to get to it one of these days.
I haven't evolved yet.
No, what is that? Something? Oh, Lennon 1-to-1 New York City.
Oh, for a little scenery, I threw it back there.
Yeah.
Hey, well, that's different. I've never seen that one before.
I got it at a Christmas tree shop around here in Massachusetts.
That's pretty cool.
I don't know. Do they have those out your way? Christmas tree shops?
If that's supposed to be like a.
Is it a chain?
It's a chain. They sell home goods and picture frames.
Nothing really like that out here in BC. We do have little mom and pop shops that specialize in Christmas things, But,
this would be similar, only it's
they're not chains though out here. They're just one shot operations.
Right. Okay.
I have to ask Matt whether he saw my Werner's taste test.
If what now?
To see if you saw my Werner's taste test. Ginger ale.
Werner's ginger ale.
Oh, I have not seen a ginger ale video. No. When did that go up?
I put that up yesterday. There's a surprise in it for you.
I'll have to check it.
Yes.
Hey, Doc, you remember Fernwood Tonight?
Yes, sir.
Remember I did that for my brother the other day? I did the care package for my brother.
Oh, yeah, and you were saying
that's what's on here.
That's what's on there.
Fernwood Tonight is on here, yeah.
What, the whole series?
Well, I think the first season.
I hope you like Fernwood Tonight.
Oh, yeah, I love it. It's hilarious.
Oh, good.
Oh, it's a great show.
I'm like, what am I going to do with this?
It only ran for a couple of seasons, but it's funny stuff.
I still have to wonder what I'm going to do with this. People are telling me to keep it.
Well, that's
you got a lot. You got a couple of good scores in that video I saw.
Yeah, this is probably the big one.
Yeah, that was a great one. Oh, you changed the cover.
You switched the case, eh?
You fixed it up, huh?
But I'm going to give this one away. Somebody, can you hear the lawnmower from outside?
Not really.
Not
No.
really.
I got the door open over here. Somebody's cutting lawn outside. It's loud.
Yeah.
But yeah, this was in the bag.
Yeah, and you got rid of that dirty cover from before, which was good.
Well, that's the thing. You know, like when everything's going to cardboard digipaks and
Yeah.
you find something that's, you know, older and was in a jewel case, if the jewel case is wrecked, you just replace the jewel case.
Yeah.
How do you replace a digipak? You can't.
You can't. Yeah, exactly.
So like, and this sort of thing is coming back now. I'm seeing a lot more recent releases in jewel cases.
You're right. Right.
Once we're what?
Oh, that you got that in your recent video, didn't you, Paul?
Yeah, my brother sent it to
Yeah.
me. I watched it last night. It's outstanding. It's really, really well done. I'm not a huge band fan, but
Yeah, I don't have much by them either. Yeah.
but it's really outstanding. It's well worth it's like an hour and 40 minutes or something. It's well worth it.
Yeah. Right.
So it's I really recommend it.
Harry wants to know if the Let It Be is still a long way away.
The long winding road to Let It Be.
I'm hearing it's still on for early September, unless something's changed. That's the last thing I heard.
Yeah.
With this COVID stuff, who knows of anything?
Right.
Everything's a guess.
Well, they won't release it in the movie theaters now because nobody will go see it, right? So,
Well,
Yeah.
they'll
no
only allow 50 people.
Hopefully by September we get some openings in that realm anyway. But how are things out your guys' way? Are things opening as far as can you go into restaurants and whatnot yet?
yeah, it's starting to open up. We did a restaurant last Saturday in North Vancouver. We were the only ones in it, but it's starting to ease up. Yeah, we're still, the thing now is they're just encouraging people to still keep social distancing and don't form big crowds and that sort of thing.
How the hell do you eat like this?
Yeah. Wait.
Straw. You need a straw. Intravenous.
That makes no sense.
Yeah, well, I had to get my I had to wear one of those when I went to get my haircut. And I walked in and said, "How are you going to do my beard?"
Yeah.
Like so.
Did you do your own? I assume.
No, I don't. I don't have any. I used to, but I don't have any clippers. So I just I do it when I get my haircut. I just here's my head. Take care of it.
Yeah.
No. So.
See, now you've sold the strip one to Mike Mason. He's going to get that strip one. And a new single colored 10-inch. Woo!
Oh yeah, the new single's pretty cool. There's an orange one and a purple one.
You've inspired him.
I guess
So,
coming up a month or somewhere.
Overall, that's a great album, Paul. The strip you recommended highly.
Oh, I really do, Matt. I called you your real name there. Yeah, I do because it. Part of it is done in a club, but most of the tracks are actually studio recordings that they've revisioned and they've stripped them down and redone them.
Right.
They're absolutely outstanding. They're really, really good, and they.
Yeah, I feel ashamed that I've never really listened to it. It's been out at least 10 years, right?
Well, it came out in '95, so yeah, at least.
Oh my God!
You
Where's
were right.
the time go?
I didn't listen. Honestly, I didn't know about it until a couple of years ago. I was
Really,
in the store and I was just going through all the used CDs, and there it was. Oh, this looks cool.
Yeah.
So I picked it up, and I loved it instantly as soon as I played it.
Yeah. Have you gotten into that second version at all yet? The stripped plus or whatever?
Yeah. Now it's got a little more of the live stuff on it. Yeah, I've got that one. It's actually 2 records as well.
Right.
I think he's got just about everything now.
I know his Stones collection.
Every week he's got a different one. Like where are these things coming from? I've never seen them before.
He's surpassing his Beatles collection with his Stones.
I think it's tremendous stuff.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Totally stripped.
So it's, when I first saw it, I thought it was just a rehash of the first one, but it's not. It's totally different. So they've this came out in 2016.
Right, right.
It's really good too, but there's more live stuff on it. I don't know if you can see the the credits there.
Woo.
Oh wow, they must really jam out the songs. There's only like 3 songs on a couple of the sides, huh?
Well, yeah, they've gone to the the high fidelity kind of approach, where they don't cram too much on.
Right. Hi Tanner. I just saw Tanner Johnson. Hi Tanner.
Tanner's there. Says hi to FitToBe TieDyed too.
Hey Tanner.
Yeah. Hey Tanner. Yeah. No, I've been really getting the stone stuff. I was talking to Brad last night. He gave me a call, fill you in on his stuff, Matt. I told Doc about it. But, yeah, I was just saying to him, I got a little sick of the Beatles in the fall there. Like, I just thought all this stuff was coming out, and I was really disappointed with Abbey Road, and I just thought, I need to switch gears a little bit here.
Yeah.
Getting a little stale.
Yeah, you definitely weren't happy with the mix on Abbey Road, huh?
No, I didn't think it was worthwhile at all. I don't think it improved a single thing.
So Giles should be fired.
Sorry?
Giles should be fired.
No. I mean, the problem was he was working with the Mona Lisa to start with.
Not at this point. We gotta get the rest of the material and see what's coming.
No, he was working with the Mona Lisa to start with. I mean, what are you going to do? Fix it, right? To me, it was just. I don't think they should have done it. Honestly, the thing was recorded on 8-track. It was recorded 4 stereos. It's the only one they recorded specifically 4 stereo.
Well, looking back on it, getting the deluxe package was nice. Maybe something like that, but maybe just remastering the album. Yeah. Maybe could have done something like that, but with the same packaging.
I just thought it was more than we needed. That's just my opinion. I mean, I don't expect
I definitely respect what you're saying. The packaging I love that, just the deluxe idea of all these different albums, and I really hope they continue it with the early stuff, even if they can't remixes extensively, at least to have a nice deluxe package with extras, and that would be nice, Well,
I'd like to see them go back and do Rubber Soul and maybe even revisit Help. There's some that, like the early stuff, I don't know that they can do really anything with that.
Right.
The first 2, 3 albums.
A big box full of extras, like books and whatever.
Well, they can certainly do that, but I mean, that's all just packaging, right?
Right.
If they can't do anything musically, I just think, well, why bother?
Yeah.
Well, they tried
kinds of books we can buy.
Right? Didn't they try in 2019 to do the whole catalog?
For
what? I forgot the wrong year. Maybe it's 2015.
Oh, well, 2012 they did the stereo things, but they just used the digital masters. They didn't really remaster it for vinyl.
Right.
And people complain about that. I think it sounds great, that stuff, but I guess if you're very purist about it.
Paul, are you pretty complete with your Stones collection at this point, or do you still have more albums to get?
I'm doing pretty good. I think I've got all their studio albums covered. I've got stereo and mono. The UK stuff, anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm really just focusing now on the From the Vault series, that stuff.
Yeah.
And how far into the vault are you?
Oh, I still got a few to get. Some of them are just going to. Some of them are released digitally. Like the first one was just released digitally. I don't think it was ever even done on TV.
Is that a finite series? Is it still continuing, or is
I think they still continue because they put one out. I think in did they do one last year? They did one last year or the year before, but it seems to be ongoing.
Right.
So yeah, we'll see. Yeah.
I have to admit I love everything you've showed, but my fear is that if I start getting into that,
listen, it's a bottomless pit.
It's just never ending at what you can collect, and if I get into the stones, I'll be afraid I'll never stop.
Well, some of them are really quite outstanding. Like the Some Girls live in Texas is just amazing. Like I think that was the second one in the series, and it's just amazing. You'll really like if you're gonna start, that would be a really good one to start with.
Hey, Richard.
And the other one.
Hey, Matt.
The other one is
how you doing?
The one they did.
Good, buddy. How are you? Sorry, Paul.
The other one is the one they did. Oh, I can't remember the name, but it's a single album with Mick Taylor, and it's done in a club.
Yeah,
I think in '71, and it's it's amazing. It really is.
Anything with Mick Taylor, I would love because I think he was a great asset to that band.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be live at the Trocadero or something?
Sorry, the what?
Wouldn't that be live at the Trocadero or something?
I gotta go look again.
So Richard, good to see you, Richard.
It's good to see you, Matt.
How's everything doing? You've been coming out with some great stuff lately. Great videos.
Yeah, I haven't seen you comment lately.
Me? Oh, I've been there all the time. I got to get some comments out there, though. I haven't seen I haven't seen your most recent one about the 60-something. What is it? Singers?
65 favorite singers.
Yeah, songwriter. Yeah, singers.
I got to watch that one.
Yeah. And then I just made a video today where I did a reaction video to a Kanye West song.
Oh, really? Oh, I'll have to check it out.
Yeah.
Imagine what there it is.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
The Marquee Club Live 71.
Woo.
It's one LP, but it's amazing. There's the.
Oh, wow. Nice. Yeah.
I don't think Sticky Fingers had yet been released when they did this.
Ooh. And there's some Sticky Fingers songs on there, correct?
Yeah, most of them.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's really good. You get the DVD and all that. But that's a Mick Taylor one, obviously.
I think we can all figure out the reaction to Kanye West.
Now, Richard, is it a pro Kanye or a negative Kanye video you made?
I'd never make a pro Kanye video.
Mick Taylor, yeah, I agree, James. Yeah, Mick Taylor era is my favorite too. I think.
Yeah, mine also.
Really good musical stuff.
What's wrong with Ronnie Wood?
Oh, he's great, but I mean, I just think artistically that they kind of went in a whole other direction there. They really came into their own, in my opinion.
For only such a short time.
Well, yeah, but that was kind of the real, like, if people talk about the best Stones albums, it's from that era. You know, it basically started with Let It Bleed because Mick was on that, and it continues through. Started to peter off a little bit with It's Only Rock and Roll, but they did like 3-4 albums in a row there that were just outstanding. So anyway.
I'm probably going to be finishing up that, I mean, not finishing up, but doing the second part of that video about my favorite singers today, Matt.
How many do you get through in the first one? Like 30 something, 30?
I did like 15. I did like 15.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So that means like there's 5 more to go.
Where are you starting at like 65 and working up to the top, or did you start the other way around?
Yeah, starting at 65 and going to the top.
Yeah, right. I'll check it out for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I wanted to try and get 2 videos out today.
Now, have you got Gary Sharon on your list?
No, Gary's not on the list.
Oh, that's okay. He wouldn't be on mine either.
See, now there's another one. I don't mind that album he did with Van Halen. I think it's got some really good music on it. But it gets banned. Like they just hate the world just hates that album. I think why? It's good music.
Yeah, it's been basically banished by the Van Halen fans.
Oh yeah, sort of like.
Joe, you're back. Good.
was like, I don't get it because I think he did a great job.
Yeah. Hey, Joe.
Holy, hi, hello. Wow, the place is packed. And then they come back. Everybody's here. What's going on?
How you doing? Good to see you.
Good. Good to see you. It's all good. What's up?
And then the room goes quiet. We're all in shock.
I must have missed something. I have a volume control on this stupid thing, and at first when you come on, I gotta not get distracted by the laptop one. So I turn. Right. See, I must have missed something. It's like on delay. So
delay.
I got to remember to have this volume on. So I don't always have it on. Yeah, now I can hear everything good. So we're good.
Yeah, you're just on the cusp of a Rolling Stones conversation.
And I like the Rolling Stones. I always maintain that.
Oh boy.
See, everybody's talking Stones now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a completist on the Stones, but I like the Stones. I call them my second favorite of the British bands. You know,
I'm in the same boat. I have quite a few Stones, but I'm nowhere near complete at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most of the middle period I have, like that. We were just talking about the Mick Taylor era.
Yeah.
I have a lot of those albums and a lot of the early ones, but not so much since the mid '70s. You know.
Right.
Where does that start? Black and Blue or Goat's Head Soup? All mixed up.
What was Mick's last album, Paul?
Sorry, the Mick Taylor?
Mick Taylor's last one? Was that Goat's Head Soup?
It's Only Rock and Roll was his last one.
Oh, okay.
I think what was that, 70?
And then Black and Blue was next after that one.
That was Ronnie's first one. Yeah, actually, Ronnie only played on a couple of tracks on Black and Blue, but
I'm all mixed up. Yeah.
Yeah, but he was part of the band by then.
He was still auditioning.
Well, not really, because he also played on It's Only Rock and Roll. There's a couple tracks on that, I think, where the guys from Small Faces were involved, but he was on that, but he became an official member with Black and Blue. But I think he only played on like 2 tracks or something like that. Right. So Keith did the guitar work on the rest of the album.
Do you think that bass player will ever become a permanent Stone?
I think he is.
But
I think he really is.
They still never show him.
Daryl, what's his, Daryl Jones? Is it Daryl?
Daryl something. I can't think of his last name.
I think it's Jones.
I think it's Jones.
Anyway, he really is, because they talk about him as if he is.
Yeah, he's been there since Bill left, so you're talking at least 30 years.
Ian Stewart was actually part of the band too, but he was never, considered part of the band. But he was a founding member of the Rolling Stones.
Right.
Hey, Steven.
Hey, Steve.
Steve's here.
Oh, Steve.
Follow the link.
It's great stuff.
Sure.
Good stuff. Anyway.
Boom. Sure. Yeah, I've got a spot open. We can put Steve and Schnee right there.
There you go.
What's that?
Oh, washroom break.
That happens.
So how are you doing?
Paul,
So how are you doing, Paul?
I'm doing fine, Richard. How are you doing?
I'm good.
Glad to hear it.
I'm not doing very well. I have a deficiency.
Mrs. Street has to go to the FedEx box to get some FedEx.
There you go.
Things. So
good.
There's going to be more albums.
Hey, Joe.
Oh,
Look at that. Look at that.
Oh, there's double vision.
I noticed that. That's why I showed it. But I mean, this is really cool. But obviously, it's not authentic though. It's cool.
No.
Because this is after he did the show. That's a shot from him at the show. Let it 1-to-1.
Yeah. Did you? I was asking Joe. You may have heard, maybe even Richard also. I got mine back here at the Christmas tree shop. Have you ever heard of Christmas tree shops?
No,
Joe?
I've heard of Christmas trees, but I don't believe I've heard of the Christmas tree shop. No.
Oh, there must be
everything but Christmas trees.
Exclusive to the Northeast. Well, up my way in New England, there's this chain called Christmas tree shops. They sell home goods, posters, picture frames, and that's where I got that.
Yeah.
All 3 of Mick's albums, Bill. All 3 of his Mick. all three of Keith's solo albums are really, really outstanding. It's great music. All three of them. Talk is Cheap was his first one.
I'm ashamed to say I don't have any. I should.
You should be ashamed to say that. Yes.
Yeah, I should get one. I should get one.
Well, I'll be okay. No, but they might be good if you recommend them that highly. Paul, it must be pretty good.
It's grittier, it's bluesier, and any band called the Expensive Winos has to be good, right?
Oh.
So
hey, Joe,
it's really good music.
Joe, so can I tell Jill that I'll take that from her now? Since
I was only teasing you with that. I'm fine.
No,
she
really thinks you want it, and she
No, she knows she knows I don't really want it.
Steven.
Hello, Steven.
How you doing? Can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah, got you.
What?
I can hear you. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Joe. I knew Joe would come up with something smart, Alec.
I can hear you.
I can hear you. But I can't hear you. What did you say?
We're three short of the Brady Bunch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lord.
Steve, you got any luggage tags?
No.
Hey,
What was
Steve,
that, Doc?
you got any luggage tags you can show us?
No, I don't have any luggage tags.
No luggage.
That was the weirdest oddities that he came up with.
I never even knew they existed.
Well, I mean, the whole point with those is the fact that those actually belonged to the artist or management or their touring company.
Right.
And to actually get a hold of those is just a weird, but I guess the record swap means you're able to do that.
The fact that they even make them all embossed and with their logos, unbelievable.
That's
promo items.
What was that, Doc?
I thought they were all promo items.
No, those weren't promo items.
Embossed and everything with
like the Police one, he still doesn't know, because with the Police, it looks like it may have been something that was created for promotion or whatever, but he can't find anything online about it, so he pretty much figures that it was actually legit.
Pretty interesting.
Mike Mason's got some Elvis stuff.
Is he planning on doing more with you for season 3?
Oh yeah. We'll do a season 3. We'll also do more Quarantunes with you, but we have to figure out.
Sure.
Yeah, we have to figure out a new name.
Hopefully, you won't need the Quarantunes very much longer. Hopefully, it'll be over soon.
No, I know.
Nothing against you guys together. I enjoy you guys together.
Yeah, it's a good title, a good name too.
Yeah, we've got enough people here. We can
nothing against you guys doing nothing against you guys doing videos together. I enjoy you guys together. I just don't want you to be doing that series very much longer.
No, I know. We'll call it something else.
Yeah, and we'll create a maybe a new channel called FitToBe TieDyed 2 or MeanMrMayo 2. Or
one's more than enough. Thank you.
Mean Mr. TieDyed.
Yeah, exactly. Or FitToBe Mayo. But
it was nice to see you, Matt. Nice to see you, Stephen. I just wanted to come back on say hi to Matt.
No, I appreciate it. Thanks. Great, always great seeing you, Richard.
Always great to see you.
It's dark there, Richard.
What?
It's dark there. Are you in Antarctica?
No, I just have the light off in my room.
Oh, okay.
I prefer this light off.
Richard, if you don't mind, Richard, what state are you in?
I think that you knew what state I was in. I'm in Pennsylvania.
Oh, I did not know that. Pennsylvania. Okay. I thought you might have been from the Carolinas. Or something.
I did not know that.
Yeah, from Carolina.
And Mike Mason, I don't even have the 2-disc version, so I have to get that 2-disc version of Simply Red.
Bye. Bye, Richard.
Bye. What was Scott?
Maybe I should log in with my phone, and then I'll have two me's who will still, we'll still have 6 squares.
Yeah, that would work.
Call up Ronnie Barnett. Have him come on.
No.
Get John Davidson.
Oh, yeah.
No,
that would be a catch.
It's hard to get to nail down a time with Ronnie Barnett.
But who was that guy that kept showing up in the corner?
Oh, Chisholm Worthington.
Who is that?
That's my brother.
It's your brother.
Yeah, he's a musician in L.A. and he actually plays in a punk band called Pussy Cow, and he goes by the name Chisholm Worthington. And you see, anyone outside of California? Well, actually, did you guys have Cal Worthington anywhere? I think that was just Southern California. He was a car dealer, and they used to have a theme that used to go see Cal, go see Cal, go see Cal. Well, everybody heard it. Everybody misheard it as Pussy Cow, Pussy Cow, Pussy Cow. So they named they named their band Pussy Cow, and so it actually doesn't have a sexual connotation. It's just a misheard lyric. And then he has this, but it's like a pretty heavy punk band or whatever. But then his character Chisholm Worthington, he just makes up these weird songs about peanuts and applesauce, and they're all like these 1.5-minute weird songs. So he's known by a lot of mine and Ronnie's friends. So that's why you guys aren't going to know him.
Interesting, yeah.
So
pork chops and applesauce.
Isn't it? It's so funny because my girlfriend will make pork chops, and for every time, she didn't watch the Brady Bunch, so me saying pork chops and applesauce means nothing to her. But every time she says we're gonna have pork chops for dinner, in my mind it's pork chops and applesauce.
That's a classic moment from there.
Yeah.
If there are any moments, that's probably one of the ones people would remember.
Oh, absolutely.
Time to change.
Of course, sure. I like that song.
Yes.
I actually that Brady Bunch Best of CD that you can get it anywhere for cheap. It's got a lot of great songs. There's a great song on it called "Merry Go Round," which I'd never heard. And then it's got a great song by Maureen McCormick called "Truckin' Back to You." Remember when trucking was a big thing, like keep on trucking?
Yeah, keep on trucking. Yeah.
Welcome back here.
Yeah, she's got one, and it sounds like an early '70s soul song sung by Marsha Brady, and it's just amazing.
Yeah, I have that CD too. It shows you how I haven't played the whole thing. I usually go to like the 4 songs or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that on the best of?
Yeah, that Best of the Brady Bunch CD.
Yeah.
Is that called like a Sunshine Day or something like that?
Yeah.
That's the one.
Yeah. I have to get it.
Was Brady Bunch big in Canada, Paul?
Yes.
It was.
Oh, they were big.
Doc left. Okay.
But you can hear Doc.
I assume most American TV shows were bigger.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gotta have.
Yeah, that's it. I just got that not too long ago. Actually, within the last year. I don't think it's been a year.
Well, here's. There are many lame things about me, but one of the key main lame things about me right now is I want to track down, because I guess most of that Brady Bunch stuff came out on CD, and I just missed it. So of course I want to track it down. I want to own Brady Bunch CDs, and that's.
So I'm ahead of you already.
No, I have that. Oh. But I want to own the actual albums, no matter how bad they are.
For me, it's the Partridge Family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got.
I just saw a nice two album set of the Partridge Family. It was like a yellow cover. I think it was a television album, like a television, one of those specialty.
Yeah. You guys
I'm just
already
gonna look for something here.
Yeah. You guys know this already, but the Partridge Family, I think Steve's mentioned it also. A lot of the musicians playing on there were from the Wrecking Crew, right, Steve?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, amazing musicians.
Album was all Wrecking Crew.
Amazing.
And the vocalists were like the Baylor brothers, who were responsible for like a lot of the Sunshine Pop of the late 60s.
Yeah. Right.
That Wrecking Crew really got around.
Yeah.
They were going to replace David Cassidy, but then they found out he could actually sing.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that one.
Merry Christmas from the Brady Bunch.
That's a Brady one.
my
Just got this one in the last just pre-pandemic.
Just
I don't know.
listen to
You
that,
see
Gary.
something, I don't know why. It's like, wow, just brings
Brady-
nostalgic memories.
How many
Just
Brady
listen to
Bunch
that the other
albums
day, were
are
you?
there?
I at least 2 other ones that I know of.
What is that?
I can't see it.
This
I see
is
it, but I can't.
Guitar Pick,
Guitar
Take a
pick.
pick.
The Ventures with Johnny Durrell's autograph on it.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Oh,
And-
man. A man after my own heart here.
Yeah.
Adventures.
And James Byers just asked a question. He asked about Keep on Trucking. Now, the song is actually called Truckin' Back to You. So it's not a cover of the Eddie Kendricks song. But it is on that CD. So anyway, go ahead. Now,
Yeah,
where did you go?
Johnny Durrell, he was with the Five Americans and the Ventures, and he played the theme to Hawaii Five-0?
Yeah.
He played the keyboard on that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
my brother, some of you guys may have heard this. My brother, in his retirement, is collecting autographs. He collected these Chum charts, which is from Chum Radio in Toronto. He collected them his whole life, from the 50s right through to the 70s. And so now in his retirement, he's pulling these things out, getting hold of people and sending them off and getting them to autograph them. And every once in a while, one of them will send him back some extra stuff. So he sent him back this.
Right. Nice.
Wow.
So, yeah. But
That's awesome.
I think the most famous person he's got so far is George Martin.
Oh, no
Wow.
kidding.
About a year before he passed away, and he got a note back saying that Mr. Martin, from his secretary, obviously, Mr. Martin doesn't sign autographs anymore, but he made an exception for you.
Oh.
So that was really
Nice.
cool.
Yeah.
What did George sign for him, Paul? What did he sign?
I think it was a Chum chart, and I think it was one of his orchestral albums of Beatle music.
Right. Right.
Yeah, I can't remember which one, but it was one of those. Yeah, it was on the Chum chart. Yep.
Wow.
Hey, you did
Yeah.
a video about that, right?
What's that?
You did a video about that. Or
I
your
might have
brother-
mentioned it. Yeah, I don't.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
mentioned it. Yeah.
might have mentioned it. Yeah, he's got a few. He's got a lot of good people. He's got a couple from Neil Young, and Ray Davies. He's got Ray Davies' autograph on a Chum chart, and he's trying to get. He sent Little Richard twice, but he never got anything back.
Never got anything.
Good golly, Miss Molly.
Yeah, that would have been a great one.
How is the Little Richard mono set there? Good?
Oh, it's great. Yeah, I worked my way through it. The first 3 albums are really good. I'm not crazy about the VJ albums, but those 3 reissues of the specialty albums are fantastic. It's the original recordings too. So
yeah.
It's not the redos he did in the 70s. It's the original stuff. So it really has that nostalgia about it as well. Oh, I tell you, the guy, when you hear those albums, the guy could rock. Like, it's just amazing.
Yeah.
That was so talented.
Absolutely.
Well, you brought up the Ventures. Are any of you guys fans of Los Straitjackets?
Yes, I do like them. I only have 1 CD by them though. It's great.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And
they've backed up somebody recently, didn't they? Who do they back? It was somebody with Low Straitjackets. I forget.
Nick Lowe.
That might have been the one. Yeah. No, I've heard of them, and I have 1 CD by them from like 15 years ago.
West. Yeah, music I'm afraid to admit. Yeah, they call those guilty pleasures, right? Music I'm afraid to admit I own.
See, I think Matt and I have talked about the fact that I totally get why people call them guilty pleasures.
Yeah.
But I do not believe in guilty pleasures, because I will gladly stand up and say that I love Partridge. I listen to Andy Williams just as much as I listen to Buzzcocks. I listen to and that might make me foolish, but excuse me. But that's, oh God, I hope it's not COVID.
I don't know. I've been coughing all day.
Should we put on our masks?
Yeah.
I get what you're saying, Stephen, because I mean, I don't feel guilty about any of that stuff either. But the thing is, I guess, we refer to it as that. I don't know. They got to come up with a better term, a better phrasing, because we know what we mean, but we don't really feel guilty.
Yeah.
No.
Agree.
We
expression.
guys like us saying it is one thing, because I know that all of you guys, well, except for Doc, all of you guys know, sorry, Doc. No, I know that if you guys call it guilty pleasures, it's not literally guilty pleasure, but I know some people who just will not admit that they like certain bands. And there are still people out there, believe it or not, that won't admit that they like ABBA. Yet ABBA is one of the most respected bands out there. They're just great. They're loved and respected. Maybe in 1987, it might not have been cool to like ABBA, but things have changed in the last 30 years, I
hate to think about what's cool to like out there today in the 21st century. I'll be as uncool as you want if I have to like some of that new pop stuff.
I agree. I can't stand today's dance pop. I can't stomach it. It's all the same.
It's not real music, is it? I mean, it's all programmed.
This is good.
What's that?
What is that, Doc?
I'm waiting for it to show up on my laptop. It's bigger.
Is that from your
Delayed.
dumpster diving?
Yeah. We got still hanging around.
Yeah, the
frightening stuff. I was going to say the guilty pleasure popcorn by Hot Butter.
Oh, I love that. I didn't know that's what that was. I love popcorn.
I like popcorn.
Listen, I wanted to get Stephen's opinion on this because we were, I forget if he had already said at one point, but we were talking about, or Doc, you were, about how you like the jewel cases better on the CDs, which I totally concur with, because you can replace the plastic if there's any damage and put the paperwork inside. What do you think, Stephen?
I'm 100% jewel case. I mean, like, for example, I was a little disappointed. Ironically enough, I just pulled these out today. I've had them for about a year or something, but I was a little disappointed when these reissues came out, and they're the digipaks.
Oh.
There are versions out there, but you see, here's the thing. This is why reissues get so confusing. Like with this, there's like 5 different versions of this out, at minimum 5 different versions, and all of them have different bonus tracks. So like this has like 5 demos and like a couple other things on it, whereas the other ones have like B-sides. That's what I want. I want the B-sides and stuff. So I eventually had to track down, the older versions. I was just listening to this as well. So
love this.
This is the first CD I bought that didn't come in a jewel case.
Oh yeah.
Neil Young's Mirror Ball, right?
Yeah.
And I can remember the time he did this because of his, environmental thing. He was saying the other stuff, it's produced petroleum and all that. And that's why he started doing it. And I think pretty much every CD he's done since has been like that.
Yeah.
That's the first non-jewel case what I bought. And I gotta admit, at the time, I thought it was a little weird. It's kind of used to it now.
Yeah. It was all like recyclable material, and he made a big deal about it.
Well, it's pretty friendly.
They don't hold up well. They don't hold up well.
1995, this came out.
They get beat up and torn, and they look like hell after a while.
Yeah, well, in my record store, when they get used discs in, you should see the difference. I mean, the newer digipaks as compared to some of the older jewel cases are a mess. And of course, they do make the little clear sleeves, plastic sleeves, if you want to protect them. And I probably would go for that. Maybe put the disc somehow in the back in a white. Or the paper sleeve or something in the back, so you don't have to take the plastic off, or something if you can do that, But I'm also a stickler for uniformity. I don't know if you guys are too. Like I love, you look at the shelf and all the jewel cases are there. None of these out of shape.
Yeah, there's definitely something to be said about that too, Joe. It's I guess maybe we're just getting finicky in our old age, but
Yeah.
I kind of like the uniform thing too. But yeah, it is what it is. And like I say in my channel, it's all about the music, right? So
Yeah, yeah.
Sure.
Get a big enough spine to read the side on a digipack.
well,
Yeah,
that's another thing too. It's a little harder to read, especially as I get older.
I think, Joe, you can buy
This
those
one
little
here you can read.
sleeves in bulk. If you wanted to like put the digipaks in a plastic sleeve, but you wanted to keep the CD itself in a little sleeve, they sell the little plastic inserts in like a bulk for like 500 for like $20 or something like that.
Oh, that's I think the first one now that you were mentioning, which was Paul was mentioning the first one he got. I think George Harrison's Brainwash might have been the first one that I got with like that.
It says yeah.
Yeah. And when you're using it a lot, it gets beat up real fast. It starts to have wear on it and looks like hell. You know?
One of the
taking a digipack and cutting it up and then fitting it all inside a jewel case.
Yeah, but see that just makes it ugly.
Yeah.
I know people who have done that.
And it does.
No, it just looks stupid because they just can't get it right.
Well, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, you might as well just go Xerox it off and put the digipack away and put the other stuff in the Xerox. But the one thing that I love and hate is like the mini LP sleeves. Like Japan did it, and then there are some labels that put them out here that are actually bigger than the jewel case.
Oh, they did that with the Beatles US albums.
Yeah. So if you have shelves that are specifically built for CDs or created for CDs, if you buy CD shelves, a lot of those album things are too big to stand up.
Yeah, they won't fit.
So you have to take the row of CDs, and then you have to sort of slide it in here. So hopefully it'll fit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
but, I gotta admit, I'm getting more used to these though, because they're, I don't mind them.
Yeah,
but I'm getting more used to them. I kind of get the, I don't know if it keeps the cost down or not, but I kind of get why they do it.
I mean, look, if I can go on Amazon and buy a CD for $12.98 and it's a digipack, or buy a jewel case for $18.98, I think that I'll probably end up getting a digipack.
Ooh.
I mean, if there was a choice, because some releases did. In fact, there were some metal. I mean, I work in the quote unquote industry, so I'm doing like, writing descriptions and stuff in our database. And some labels, some of the metal bands they'll release the CD, they'll release a digipack. The digipack has 2 bonus tracks, or not necessarily bonus disc, but they do actually they charge more for the digipack, but they add music to it. They actually make it worth your while to get the digipack because it does have bonus material. Right. I mean, it could just be 2 songs, but a nerd like me, if I know that there's a version out there for $10 that has 11 songs, but then there's a version out there for 15 that has 13 songs, I'm going to pay the extra $4 for those, those 2 songs.
And then you hurry up and put them in a jewel case.
What was that?
And then you hurry up and put them in a jewel case.
Yeah. Or you just do the Doc Dacus way, and you just take the little blade and slice it up, and
I haven't done it.
And then if you want to get technical, it's not like official anymore. It's not
exactly.
Real way it was intended.
And then what happens if you have something that's out of print, and then what if I have something that Matt really wants, and it's like Matt is willing to pay $100 for it, but then when he realizes it's a digipack just cut up, the price just drops down to Matt's going, I'll pay you $10 for it instead. At this point, you can get Swamp Dog digipacks, and you can't get them on jewel case.
Yeah.
And let me add here, Robert P. And they're beautiful. They really are. The mini LP.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
They're absolutely gorgeous.
Robert
And I respect that. When I have them. They're really good.
He's amazing. He's amazing what he can do. I don't know how he has the talents and the skills to do what he does, because it looks like real official releases. Unbelievable.
You gotta have good hardware. That's part of it.
I see Matt talking about those in his videos, and I sometimes just cry because I don't own them. I just, Matt's going, look at this, and oh my God,
And the thing about those, I want those like that. The ones that Robert P makes. I'm not just saying this because I'm friendly with him. I like the fact that I know what he's trying to do. He's trying to go for the look of the actual vinyl LPs. I get it. And in that case, for those collector pieces, I like them as that.
I love what he does.
This is a Robert P production. Look at that.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Those I love.
How does he do it?
See, if he sets up a label, I'll be glad to buy, because everything that I see that this guy does, like if I walked into a store and I saw like a jewel case version of that, bootleg or whatever, I wouldn't even think twice about it. But seeing Robert P's stuff, right now I have to wipe the drool off because it's.
Steven, you really love his Green Hornet and his Batman soundtrack.
Oh my God, yeah! When me being the comic book and
yeah, that's what I figured you'd go for those.
Oh my God.
Because it's a whole different thing. I mean, I'm not backtracking. I'm saying, it's a whole different thing he's going for, the way I look at it, compared to like a new release. If I was buying a new Bob Dylan album
and like like Steve was talking about earlier, Roberts would fit in a CD shelf. They're perfect size. You know what I mean? They're not too oversized. Perfect. Oh yeah. There you go.
I did in a box set.
So Robert made this box. I still need to finish it. Robert's watching, so yeah. But I mean, he's done all the Beatles.
Let's see it.
He's done all the Beatles stuff.
Oh my God.
Including he made some. I think this has the 45s.
Wow!
As well as
looking to see what I've got here.
As well as the EP.
Wow!
Amazing stuff.
And these particular ones, I think he did it on gold CDs.
Ooh!
I think these are the ones. And they're gorgeous. The problem is my CD player is so old it won't pick up the gold. But there you go.
Look at that.
Wow. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I see that stuff he does.
He did he did the reproductions of the Blue Box labels.
Oh wow, nice. Yeah.
It's gorgeous.
See, that's
we did some communication on that one, but beautiful set.
You see, here's the thing. I did FitToBe TieDyed. Did he do love songs?
Robert?
I'm sure he could. Yeah,
I think he has. Yeah.
You see, something like love songs, I could easily create.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Robert. Robert's still here. I think he did that. Yeah.
If I could easily create a folder in my iPod and create love songs myself with all the I have all the tracks.
Right.
Yeah. But to actually, even if it's just something like what Robert made or whatever, I mean, I've seen them in stores and stuff, and the gray area ones, the Japanese ones, whatever. And I've never bought them because the stores back then were charging $30-$40 for them. But it's just better to have it there, in your hand. Like I said, I could recreate it in a folder. But
it's not easy to get the leather look,
or the leather feel, I imagine.
Yeah.
But what about the rock and roll music one? Have you seen the rock and roll music compilation version that he did?
Yes, he sent me that one, and it's absolutely stunning. It's beautiful.
I have that as well.
I I don't have it handy right now. I'm upstairs, but
I don't happen to have it here handy. I can't really find where that.
Somehow Robert P. got the thumbs off the cover.
Hang on, I'll grab it.
I'm trying
Thumbs,
to figure.
baby.
Okay, look. I'm drinking Mountain Dew, right? It's
I don't
green.
know. I'm sorry. I don't know where it is, Robert P. I got a stack of CDs everywhere, and I can't look at them from where I am. Damn it.
Stephen, your green screen is showing through your bottle.
I know. See, but I'm trying to figure out what the heck is. Why do I have a brick wall in the background? Isn't that crazy? Whoa!
Brick wall.
No, but Robert P. If you were there, I'm jealous of these guys owning this stuff. I've never held it, but the stuff that these guys show is just absolutely stunning work, and you should be commended even by somebody who will probably never be able to afford to own that stuff.
Robert and I are hatching another plan, and this week we talked, and we're hatching another plan. I won't say anything about it, but it might. I don't want to say anything in case it turns out to be a flop, right, Robert? But we're hatching a plan. we have a project in the works. I think maybe we'll see.
I wish I knew where the heck my stuff was. I got so much stuff out of order in here.
Listen, while you guys are all here, I mentioned it to Doc earlier, but I talked to Brad yesterday. Beetle Brad.
Yeah, I also texted him. I talked to him by text too. Yeah. Yeah,
we talked for 45 minutes. I mean, he called me last night, and he's doing pretty well. He had that procedure done. And he's feeling like he's had a procedure done.
Sure.
But they sent him home because they figured he'd be safer there, and he seemed pretty chipper. He seemed pretty up, considering. So anyway, just keep him in your thoughts and prayers. And
definitely.
There it is. There, he's found it.
Hey.
Let's see.
I don't get jealous of things too much, but I'm so jealous of that stuff. It's just so amazing.
Yeah.
Here's those little plastic sleeves, Joe, that you can get. See?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
It's all on one disc. Even though it was a double album, he put it all on one disc.
Yeah. See that? See, that's the thing. I don't mind that kind of stuff. Like when that Clash box came out, when they did the remasters, or whatever, they made them. In fact, I just happen to have it right here. Not an extreme fan of this idea, but I still think it's kind of cool. Like when you get London Calling, most editions of London Calling are on a single disc, but with the Clash box set, they break it into the 2 original albums.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. Same thing with Sandinista, the 3 album set. Not a huge fan. I'd rather have it all on one disc, but at the same time, it's still kind of cool. But here's something though here's an album that I probably think that at least four of you guys have owned this album at one time, and there is of course only 4 of you.
I have that. Yeah, sure.
I have that one.
I think I've got an import and an American.
Have you owned it, Doc?
I did not buy that one.
Shame.
I've seen it, but I've never bought it.
Here's an interesting thing about this album. We got it, of course, when we were kids. I mean, Doc was probably you see, but we were Beatles fans and we were Chipmunks fans back when we were kids. So we had the American Beatles albums, and this is the first time I was probably 2, 3 years old, 4 years old. This is the first time that I was hearing From Me to You, because From Me to You wasn't on an American album.
So the Chipmunks were first to do Love Me Do in your.
That's true. I know what you're saying. I got mixed up. Yes.
Yeah.
What is that?
Beatles.
Oh, okay.
This is a. It's in French, so I'm not French literate, but from what I gather, it's from Quebec. It's a tribute band, and I think it's a live concert.
Oh wow!
Wow.
There's I haven't played it yet, but it's my friend in Quebec, Andre. You maybe heard me talk about it. He sent it to me, white vinyl.
Wow.
So it's kinda cool.
Is that new in your collection?
Yeah, fairly. It's not a new record. It's been around for a while.
Right.
But yeah. I think Andre sent it to me earlier this year, I think. Yeah.
Look at this.
Which reminds me, Circus Crone.
Amazing, Matt.
Circus. Matt showed that on his thing too. That beautiful thing. This German performance.
There's no date on it. I can't tell you when it was done. There's no date. Anyway.
Batman. I'm talking about with Batman and German Circus Crone at the same time.
We're all over the map.
That Batman thing. That's from the movie.
We were such big fans of Green Hornet as kids. Uh-oh, bless you. In advance.
I'm going to turn this off if I have to. Sorry.
Yeah. Everybody get your masks. He's going to sneeze.
Hairball.
Yeah.
We were such big fans, he was saying.
I need to know what else he's done, Matt. Because he's done those Beatles and Batman and the Green Hornet. I mean, that just blows my friggin' mind. It's like I lay in bed at night and I just go, God, I wish Batman was on CD. I wish Green Hornet was on CD. I wish this, that. And it's like Robert is creating all this somewhere. It's like he's taking my dreams and creating them at his house.
Yeah. I think he discovered a genie in a lamp somewhere.
And you got Robert, can't thank you enough. Here's another cool one he made.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
Live in Washington.
Okay, what is that, Paul?
Yeah, I got that somewhere too. I wish I knew where my stack was of it.
You guys who the way they were.
Oh, okay. Okay.
The album they recorded after American Woman, but never released.
Wow.
Bill Haley.
Wow.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Bunch of guys.
Yep.
He's done all this stuff. Here's one of the
Bill Haley.
Wonderful.
But Robert,
this is Sergeant
cardboard is
Pepper.
They'd be cardboard in the first place. They look wonderful.
Robert says they are not that good. Please, just cardboard. Guess what? Look what I have, Robert. Nothing. Cardboard is better than nothing.
Cardboard is better than nothing.
Oh yeah,
it's better than air.
Eat your heart out with this one.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah.
Which country was that the cover of, Paul?
Well, that was now if I remember, Robert, you can chime in, but it was a U.S. What prototype or whatever you call it, test.
Oh, okay, okay.
And I think that looks a lot better than the white cover that they settled for at the end. You know,
he included this with that.
Wow, that's awesome. That's awesome.
That's cool. Yeah.
I swear this show used to be called Doc's Chat Party. Now it's called Robert P's Greatest Hits.
Yeah.
He sent some really wonderful things. The guy's, he's a great guy. There he is. First US and YT. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those yesterday today ones are beautiful.
You know, I spent how many years of my life? I think I first became aware of the Butcher Block cover. Probably. What is that, Paul?
That's the Pro Series. Let It Be or Abbey Road.
Okay. Wow.
That Japanese one that everybody wants $5 million for.
Oh, that's right. Okay. I learned about the Butcher Block cover probably late 60s, early 70s. You know, I didn't know about it, obviously, when I was 3 years old. But back then, is it my imagination, guys, or did we call it back in the 70s, whatever, did we call it the Butcher Block cover? Because
Butcher cover.
I've heard that.
right, but Butcher Block,
yeah.
Butcher Block is what we grew up calling it. But then about 2 or 3 years ago, somebody says, "Don't call it the Butcher Block. It's just called the Butcher cover."
Yeah, it's just we just call it the Butcher cover in Canada.
I've always called it the Butcher cover, but I've heard of Butcher Block.
Okay, I don't know where the Butcher Block came from. Okay, what are those there? Oh,
Those
wow.
You got the Canadian CDs. I don't have those. Those are beautiful. Canadian.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Beatlemania, Twist and Shout. Oh, and Long Tall Sally. I see it. Okay. Nice.
Excuse me, gentlemen. I have to say, I'm down to like 3% on my phone. So whatever's going on, I'm going to just say bye for now. It's been fun talking to you guys. See you all soon.
We'll see you.
Take care.
We'll see you in video land.
Later.
There. Now it's like nice, comfortable. What is that, Paul?
That's the collector's items thing. Is it what they call it at one point? That was the Sessions album. I think that was.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. Right. Very nice.
And this stuff is really cool. He did the Beatles open-end interviews. Remember those?
Oh, yeah. That one I think I have. Yeah.
He did. He put them all on one CD here.
Oh, yeah. There you go. You both have it right there.
The ones that went out to the radio stations, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool stuff. Listen, look at the label.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, very nice. Yeah.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Am I like a total nerd that I just get like all excited about this crap?
No,
Yeah, you are.
I'm with you because when I see ones that I do not have, I go, ooh, like excited.
I feel like we're dealing with, trading cards here. Oh, need it, got it, need it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything. I mean, I've been listening to Swamp. What is that? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And it's on VJ too, just like the original. Oh.
Yep. You see them. Okay, here's the thing: the Beatles and the Four Seasons, and that, and the Frank Ifield thing. I don't think that I've ever seen those albums in the wild. I didn't look for them.
I
don't think I've seen them wild. But in like when we were growing up, every Beatles book we had those album covers. What is that?
Oh, the insert. Yeah,
the poster you get with this.
Wow, amazing.
The inserts.
My sister had this album. I don't know what happened.
Did she?
To it, but she had this album. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
See now, of course, I'd love to listen to that, even though I probably have everything on it. I mean, how many times do you guys buy stuff, even though you have all of it?
Oh, I never do that.
Several times.
It's like sometimes I have to talk myself. Like, let's say I buy like a 2 CD Sweet singles collection, and it has every A and B side, and then a year later, out comes a box set with all the CD, the CD replications of all the singles. It's the same exact songs on that 2 CD set, and I'm tempted to get that box set. But it's like it's like I have to talk myself out of it.
Let me put it this way, Stephen. There's of the Canadian Beatle albums, I think there was like 22 albums or something. And I collect all the different variations on Canadian Beatle albums. I'm over 350.
Oh, geez.
Wow.
And
I'm a piker. I'm a piker.
About 150 to go.
That's amazing.
I bow to you. I'm not a real Beatles collector. I don't have nearly that many of any Canadian, US, or any pressing.
I had to build an app so I could keep track of which ones I have.
Oh, gee.
So I built my app here. So if I go to there,
wow,
it shows you the ones that are checked are the ones I have and the ones I don't have.
Right.
And then I'll hit, like if I'm in the record store, I'll hit that, and it takes me to a detail on that particular variation.
Wow.
How much is your app?
That's how I keep track of it.
That app.
What?
Where can you get that app?
I made it.
You created it.
Is it for sale?
Is it for sale? I don't know. How much you offering?
No, here's an interesting.
Everything's for sale, Doc.
Here's an interesting thing. I look at that app and I think to myself, how is it that somebody is smart enough to put something like that together? I mean, I can barely stack CDs on top of each other. You know,
I
give yourself enough credit. I'm the caveman here. My technological.
The reason I teach this stuff, but the reason I did this is there was a record store coming up in Vancouver, and up until then I just had an Excel spreadsheet, and it was hard to navigate on your phone, right? So I thought there's got to be a better way, so that's when I created the app.
Look, he's got the pictures and everything.
Yeah, the album covers. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
You know, but okay. He sits there and he goes, "I'm going to create this app." Right? I'm sitting here going, "I'm going to make a peanut butter sandwich."
Where do you where do you start, right? Have you guys seen the have you seen the River Rhine tapes? This is another thing that Robert did.
No, I've heard of those. Yeah, I don't know.
So Let It Be outtakes.
What are they? Let It Be outtakes.
Yeah, they call it the River Rhine. There's a series of 3 of them.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's kind of the best of the that big massive series they did. It was like 80 CDs or something in it or whatever.
Yeah.
And, it's kind of the best of those.
Wow. Are they from master tapes? Or are they from the movie reels?
I think Robert, if you're still here, you might want to verify. I can't remember whether they were Purple Chick or whoever had these. Anyway, here's the label. It's pretty cool. It's on black CDs.
Oh,
very nice. Yeah, I think I have 1 or 2 like that. Yeah.
Amazing.
That's like colored vinyl.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Wow.
Well, I just realized that all vinyl is actually colored. You know, when I bought that clear vinyl Through the Past Darkly, I realized all vinyl is colored.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because vinyl is clear to begin with. So,
yeah. Oh, okay, that's right.
So we've been buying black vinyl for years. We just didn't appreciate it.
No.
Yeah.
And now black vinyl is getting to be the rarity because everything's coming out on colored vinyl.
Yeah, I think we talked about this before, but like Elvis Moody Blue.
Oh yeah, good example. Yeah.
The black vinyl is the rare one.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen a black vinyl version of that. It's always been blue vinyl.
Yeah. Blue is the main one. Yep.
Yep.
I might have both, but I know I have the blue one for sure.
Yeah, the blue one is common. I mean, that's the one that's everywhere. You know, and it's really funny when I will actually probably about once every other year, one of my friends will hit me up on Facebook or text or email, and they'll say like, "Hey, I was thinking about selling my records. I got this really rare Moody Blue Elvis blue vinyl." And it's like I'm going, "No, it's not rare."
Yeah, no, I know that's the common everyday one.
Yeah.
It was very unique at the time though when it came out in the late 70s, but
and it's not common for a regular album like the regular pressing to be a colored vinyl.
Right.
This is the first colored vinyl I had ever bought.
Oh, nice. Very 1978.
Now,
Yeah.
Did that come out as a colored vinyl in 1978?
Yeah, originally, yeah.
Okay.
You get both, right?
Right.
It's a gorgeous blue too.
Wow.
It's not as the camera isn't catching it too well. It's a really nice deep dark blue.
Wow.
It's the first colored vinyl I bought. 78, they put a lot out that year.
Did you say that's common, Paul? That it was released in mass on blue when it came out? Or no, it was
good question. I don't remember it being particularly rare then. But to be honest, I'm the only guy I knew who had Moody Blues albums, so I can't really say. I don't know how rare it is now.
Mike Mason, the blue vinyl Moody Blue is the common one. The black vinyl is the one that is super rare.
Right. At least that's my understanding. Has always been.
No, that's. I mean, you go online.
Where's Ed from the King's Court when we need him?
Yeah.
So what's coming up down the pike, Steve? Anything good? What's coming down the pike on the Steve and Schnee channel?
There's a new That's What Schnee Said tomorrow. I've got stacks of stuff. I'm going to do a CD junkie on Los Straitjackets, a CD junkie. In fact, I wanted to get to do the Vapors again and talk about the third album today.
Yeah.
Because today is the actual 40th anniversary of the release of the first album.
Oh wow.
But I've got Maury Wilson I'm going to talk about. I've got Swamp Dogg I'm going to talk about. But I've taken on a second job per se that involves writing about music, and like literally yesterday was 15 hours straight of writing.
Yeah. Wow.
And now that I'm back full time on my job, I don't have time, or I haven't had time to put together videos. Although I've got everything all set.
Right.
Now,
Right.
That's Moody Blue.
Okay, there you go.
Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah, I don't know. Mine's a number. I don't know if it was numbered around the world, but mine's a numbered copy.
I've never seen that numbered. Plus, that label, Paul, is different than the version that I have. The version I have is the typical black nipper version. I don't have that one.
It's a Canadian pressing. That's why.
Okay.
Yeah, oh yeah, wow. Nice, very nice. Hey, Richard.
Hey, Matt.
This gold label was sort of like RCA did that. They were kind of special pressings with the gold label.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. They not necessarily special sound. They just sort of special edition kind of thing.
Do you guys remember when the music industry came to a standstill, or at least RCA did, when Elvis died, and pretty much they stopped pressing everybody else's records just to press Elvis, because there was such demand.
I remember that, but it makes sense. Yeah,
I didn't know that either. Really.
Yeah. So a lot of things, like I'm using this as an example. Let's just say Jefferson Starship. If they had a new album out that year, it maybe went up to number 48 on the charts and then stopped selling because RCA stopped pressing them so they can get Elvis stuff out there. So a lot of bands who were on tour, you couldn't get their albums if they were on RCA. It's because for like a month or two, it was all just caught up in Elvis. Elvis.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I can understand that happening. Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, they would do that, if, I guess, I don't think that, okay, what's that?
Well, Mike wanted to know what number I had. There it is there, Mike.
Kind of hard. You might have to read the number.
Is it 48105?
48105, yeah.
Yeah.
That's 48,100.
Guys, I gotta run. Supper's ready over here in New England. It's 6:30, so I'm gonna go grab a bite to eat.
Yeah, the day's burning here, isn't it?
Wait. What are you having, Matt? What are you having?
You're not gonna believe it. We're just having straight old hot dogs, beans with brown bread.
No, dude, that's awesome.
That's camping food. That's what you eat when you're camping. It's great.
Yeah, that's awesome.
When I'm camping, I have filet mignon and baked stuffed shrimp. Yeah.
Up here in Canada, we call that beaners and weens.
Yeah, yeah, we're going basic tonight out here.
No, but that's awesome. That's comfort food. That's
comfort
what you need.
Food. There you go. Yeah. But hey, it was great seeing all of you, and let's all talk soon. Okay.
Warm the sleeping bag too.
Take care, everybody. Bye bye.
Take care, Matt.
Au revoir.
Now, how come Richard's frame is
beaners and weens?
is it because he's going through the phone? Notice how.
Yeah, I'm in the phone. Yeah, I'm on the phone.
Okay.
Turn your phone the other way.
What happens if you turn it sideways?
No, turn the phone, not you.
Turn.
Is that good?
No.
No. Okay, so you're turning the phone sideways like this now?
No, I have it.
Okay. Did you have it like this and then turn it like that?
There you
There
go.
you go.
Whoa.
No. Now.
He
No.
had it, he lost it. Okay, hold on. Whoa. You're making me dizzy. I'm trying to.
No, maybe it's his phone is just automatically adjust because it looks like the phone wants to do full frame.
Yeah.
It wants to do full frame, but then it goes nah.
See, you could have it set on portrait view, like it's a setting that locks it on portrait view, and that might be what's happening.
Yeah, true. But I mean, it's no big deal. I was just wondering why it ended up that way. So here it was like when I was doing my work earlier, which I still haven't finished because I saw you guys were still on. But I was doing my work earlier, and Doc came on, and I realized, oh crap, I got to take a shower, I got to go to the store, I got to do all this kind of stuff. So I was listening to Doc, and Doc saying like, well, if there's anybody there, hello, like I got ravioli waiting, and and yeah. And I started to feel bad, but I thought I can't get on because I have to do my work. I have to do this, but I want to listen to Doc. But then I think maybe I ate lunch or took a shower or whatever. Then I went grocery shopping, came back, and it was a friggin' party.
Yeah.
Okay, what is that?
Frog parking.
Oh, Toad. There you go. But Doc, I never asked you, are you on Facebook?
No. Not on Facebook, not on Twitter, not on any of those.
Okay.
Twitter.
I know, but it's just funny to say tweeter. It's just funny. Tweeter.
Well, you see, that's the thing. It's like, how come it's called Twitter and you tweet?
I know, isn't that strange?
Yeah, it should be called Tweeter and you tweet, or Twitter and you twit.
Yeah, exactly. And do you ever show your face on Facebook?
What was that?
What goes on Facebook? Do you actually show your face
on Facebook?
Yes.
Oh no, I just do posts. I'll make videos on YouTube, and then I'll I'll like post songs and stuff like that.
My question is, why is it you why is it you park in a driveway but drive on a parkway?
And
could never figure that one out.
Yeah, exactly.
Makes no sense at all.
But yeah, I mean, Facebook is a way for me to keep in touch with family and friends because, like, all the cool kids hang out here on YouTube.
Yeah.
Apparently Facebook is for old people. That's what I hear.
Twitter's full of twits.
Yeah. James, you're right. I'll tell you, and I think Doc experienced this before. I wasn't there. I only heard Doc talk about it in later on when he first went live. He was attacked by trolls.
Oh,
I don't know
Yeah,
anything about that. Don't know anything about that. And I wonder if it's a good old invisible Ray.
Well, back then, I don't think so because
Ray doesn't do that. He just comes on as Invisible Ray.
Oh yeah.
No, there's guys out there though that
the first couple of times I did this,
I know some of them, and it's just
on the typing side, it's just insane. Somebody just filling it full of garbage.
They're basically
I had people wanting to come on, and I thought, oh, there's somebody, and then I'd click on it, and all of a sudden, nude pictures would come up. Yeah.
I think a lot of it is like adolescent boys coming on and just being adolescent boys.
Yeah, exactly.
I think
or 55-year-old men coming on and being adolescent boys.
Yeah, that's possible too.
I don't know any of those. No. Yeah.
No, but like Facebook and Twitter now, especially with politics. You know, I mean, we're not going to discuss politics, please, but especially politics. I see friendships and family just break up in front of my eyes in a series of comments on Facebook.
That's why I call it anti-social media. You know, it's amazing how brave somebody can be sitting thousands of miles away behind their computer.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
My thing is, if you wouldn't say it sitting in somebody's living room, don't say it online.
Yeah, but you feel safe here because you can't get at them when you.
Well, it's kind of people seem to, for whatever reason, sink to a very low level, and I don't know why. You know, it's just, you know, I don't know. I don't get it. It's what it is. As people, right?
Well, those are the same kind of people who watch your videos just to hit that dislike button.
Well,
I didn't do anything to harm anything.
Put up with the Beatles instantly gets a thumbs down. Instantly.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, well, you know, you see the title, so you don't like the Beatles. I get it. You see the title, so you're coming to the video deliberately to put a thumbs down.
Yes.
Yeah.
Apparently.
You don't even watch the video.
You know, now I just really.
This ends right now, and I just end broadcast and all that kind of stuff. There will be some thumbs down for this.
Yeah.
What was so bad about this? Did you not like
when Tom Petty died? I put up a tribute to Tom Petty, and I got thumbs down on that.
What?
Yeah.
You know, it's like.
I realized that I just made a fatal mistake about 4 minutes ago. Is I mentioned somebody's name, and now I'm probably going to end up in a 5-minute diatribe.
You will.
Yeah. 5-minute diatribe on one of his videos. Oh well.
Better keep your nose clean.
Yeah.
It'll be about me and you, Stephen. We'll both be in the video together.
I guess that means you and I are safe, Doc.
So far.
So far.
Yeah, I don't know what I did to have him make derogatory comments towards me, but
he does it to everybody.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, yeah, he's done it to me too.
Yeah.
He's almost a troll in himself.
But
he's a different drum, that's for sure. Anyway, I'm thinking, guys, I should sign off too. I've wasted half the day on this. Well, sorry, I shouldn't be wasting, but I got things I got to do. So
understandable. Hey, I've been on here for 3.5 hours. Holy cow!
There you go.
Yeah, I have to get back to work too. But Robert P. Robert P. said FB is canceling my account because I won't. Okay, yeah. Papa Bear Pfeiffer, that's awesome, dude. Okay, so it's been fun, gentlemen. Are you going to sign off as well, Doc? I know Paul's going to go.
Well, Paul's going to go. If you're going to go,
can I talk to you? Can I talk to you for? Can I talk to you for a minute, privately, Doc?
Yeah, sure. Okay, but I was telling Joe a long time ago that I get a sore bum doing this, and that was like 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
My company says it's 3.5 hours. Yes, my bum is sore.
You should go take aspirin.
Yes. So I'm going to have to get a pillow to do this. So I'll be sitting like this.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I'd like to end this too if we could. So, hey, I thank everyone for coming and all our guests to the Type Inside and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Yes.
Guys.
And Richard, go away.
Goodbye, Robert P. and Mike Mason and any James Byers and anybody else. Paul, FitToBe TieDyed, Doc, Richard,
and Mary and
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Yes.
Good night, FitToBe TieDyed. Good night, Doc. Good night, Richard.
Good night. Good night.
See you later, Doc. Richard, take care.
Night.
All right. We'll see you guys later.
Well, you can stay for this too if you want, Stephen.
Okay, but I have to get going.
Hang on.